the sky. I was born to fly away, to be free. I was born to fly away, to touch the sky. I was born to fly away, to be free. Nothing can stop me, and I won't give up. I was born to fly away.
Yo, what is up, everybody? I am Jesse Goku, El Oso, El Rey de Mexico, the one, the only, the chosen one. What? I was trying on something new. Anyways, joining me as always is my co-host, the host with the most, Jace.
Yo!
The man with the plan, the one that does the reviews for all the video games that we are waiting to hear about, including Crash Bandicoot 4.
Hi.
Oh, come on, man. Keyblade Sonic, you gotta say, what's up, Keyblade Sonic here, what's up?
Oh. Heyo. What's up? We're 69% of 2020, so nice.
That's right.
Can we get a nice in the chat?
And also the one, the only, the one with the one who's considered the legacy of Geeks 5 Ever podcast.
Says
Super
who?
Jew. I don't know.
Says who?
We make this up as we go.
We're making this up. Now remember, Geeks 5 Ever podcast is now 20% less fat in calories or sugar or.
You don't want the trans fats. That's what you don't
Yeah,
want.
that's what we're talking about.
You want those branched chain amino acids.
That's right, with
That's what your energy.
With 35% more chips and 25% more hot air.
It's like a bag of Funyuns.
It is. And now we come with a toy. We're a Happy Meal.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. It's all greasy.
Is it battery operated?
No. Is it articulated?
Like 70% of toys that are battery operated in a McDonald's kids meal just vibrate.
I hate if it's battery operated, can you at least put some fucking batteries in it when I buy it? All the Power Ranger stuff, when I bought it through Bondi, had batteries, but now through Hasbro, like, oh no, man, you want.
But if you keep it in the box, they'll probably be eroded, the batteries.
No, like Bondi put high quality
point.
batteries. It had the same batteries for 6 years, and they didn't corrode.
Oh. That's really good batteries. That is pretty good batteries.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Pachinko's here. Dandelin's here. Jace is in the comments for some reason.
I wanted to be first for once.
Because it can be.
It is Wednesday.
My dudes.
It's Wednesday, September 9th, 2020. We are on the 9th day of the 9th level of Jumanji. What's up,
we
Stormy?
completed-
Welcome to the podcast.
We completed 69% of it. Nice.
That's right.
Nice.
And today's podcast is brought to you by NoNameNerd.com. Remember, go to NoNameNerd.com and check out all of their awesome, badass merchandise. Use the coupon code Geeks5Ever to get 10% off all of your purchases. All right, let's get on with the podcast. It's Hump Day.
Hump day.
Hump Day. Batteries are like EA. You got to pay for the extra content.
That is accurate.
Damn, that is the truest thing I've heard all day. So today we're going to talk about how tired Super Jew is. Oh, are you tired today? You were like,
How long was your nap?
Yeah, my nap.
Let's.
10
Who
minutes,
had the longest
actually.
nap? Mine was 2 hours.
I didn't
Mouse.
have. You didn't remember I was bitching in the chat saying I need an old man nap.
But
What's up,
it was
Booty
already
Warrior?
6:30.
No, yeah, I tried, and then like I put like a nap. Like I have a bunch of meditation apps, so I put on like a nap thing, and I think like my mom called and turned it off,
Fucking.
and I was trying to.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. But fucking Black Sonic keeps calling you lady.
I know.
Jace.
My lady.
He says like, hi, Keyblade, Jace, lady.
Hi, lady.
I don't know if it's like he hates
Even
you
buttons.
or
Or he's trolling
Yeah.
you.
What's up with that?
Booty Warrior's here. Gabby's here. Dandelion and Gabby are here to support
Yeah.
Super Jew.
someone has to.
Someone has to.
Dang.
Someone has to support
Gonna ask
the only
too.
girl in this sausage fest of a podcast. Super Jew probably has EA batteries. That's why she was tired.
You arrive at half charge.
Like I said, eating too many carbs.
What did you eat
No.
that made you so sleepy?
So
Maybe plot theory. Pachinko. According to Pachinko, Super Jew has EA batteries, so that's why they don't last long. That's why she's tired right now.
Edgar says, "Oh, also Edgar's here. What's up, man? I'm glad you're here, dude. Thank you
Yeah.
for coming to watch us. I know you're busy a lot. Drink some coffee before it kicks in. Take a power nap
No.
of 20 minutes. You will feel refreshed.
I
If
don't
you want
drink
the
coffee.
if you want the
So I have this.
secrets,
So I had like this chicken katsu thing.
All I
It's
see-
near the hospital.
all I saw was steak teriyaki.
Katsu.
Yeah, okay, now they
Teriyaki
started
salmon.
Team Super Jew
Aw, thanks, guys.
pasta. If you want the Jesse Goku El Oso remedy to staying awake,
Be powered by rage.
it's powered by
Where are we
Rage.
going?
doing
Shadow
something
Legends.
illegal. This
I'm part-
podcast is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh my god.
It's really not. I would
we get
like for them to
sponsored?
be a sponsor.
That
We do
would
have a
be cool.
sponsor, but we're not
Right.
Garbage
making
game.
We're not really like we have a small sponsor right now. So we appreciate No
Yeah,
Name
we do.
Nerd.
We do. So yeah, so I had this chicken katsu and a ton of like brown rice. So that was some carbs. And then lunch today I had steak and rice and green bean fries.
Poking my
So
nose
even
with the
more carbs.
the mouse thingy. You can see it on the podcast, and I can see it, and I'm like poking my nose. With, oh yeah.
So yeah, a lot of carbs. I really need to eat some more vegetables. I have
Oh,
salads
Ari's
tomorrow,
here.
guys. I promise.
Hashtag Super Jew Team.
We have Red
I have a
Lantern.
hashtag. Yay!
You got your own hashtag.
By the-
I was gonna say the
By the
remedy
way,
to
my-
waking up is lots and lots of energy drinks. You drink them
no,
until you
that's
feel like your
terrible.
heart's gonna explode,
And then
and
it
you drink
does.
some more.
I do tea. No, I do tea and my oils and stuff, and I just didn't put anything on.
Oh, she does T posing. Here you go. T pose.
Yeah, there you go.
T pose. We're showing
Lord.
dominance. T pose.
Y'all are dumb.
We have to make ourselves look bigger. like
Also, don't
when you're
forget
fighting fake
Friday.
bears.
Don't forget this Friday we have the voice of Optimus Primal from Beast Machines and Beast Wars joining us.
Yeah, that's right.
We don't have any other guests for the week because we're sad.
Well, look forward to that one. And tell your
Sad
friends,
reaction
tell
one.
your enemies.
Yeah, don't worry. Expect the big advertisement. I'm
That's
working
right.
on the flyer.
Your
Uh,
frenemies.
the
Super
guest-
Jew versus hashtag Super Jew versus hashtag Bears.
The guest for tomorrow night is these nuts.
Oh God.
No, I thought her name was Candace.
Oh yeah.
What?
So actually, I wanted to bring something up. Did you check out Arcade Expo?
No, I haven't.
Is
Why?
it retro?
Did they-
There's an Arcade Expo in Houston in November, I think.
Yes.
They're still going on.
Oh, okay, so they are still gonna go on.
Yes.
But did they release any protocols or anything? Are they like saying, "Hey, we're gonna be socially distant"? or
Yeah, I
anything
think
like
so. I think they are gonna like.
All right, let me look it up. Actually, just keep talking. I'll
Black Sonic wins the hashtag Super Lady Jew. I like that.
relate it to you.
Hashtag Super Lady Jew.
Hey. Hashtag Bears. Hashtag Super Saiyan
Jew.
Goku. For me, it's the Oso. You spell El Oso. ELOSO.
Oh my lord, this is gonna be crazy.
Bears are real. Today's.
Okay,
But not
I,
really.
Yeah.
I have it.
Fake.
I found the rules.
Okay.
All right, so a little slight note. This November will be the Houston Arcade and Pinball Expo. That's basically that. So they're still going to go on. They actually implemented some rules. When you buy your tickets, they have the rules here. No entrance without a mask. No exceptions. No refund. No mask with valves. It must cover both the mouth and the nose. So basically,
Thank you.
don't half-ass it. It must meet the CDC guidelines. They will be available. There will be social distancing, and hand sanitizers will be available. And basically, upon arrival, you and your party will have to sign a short form and sign about the possible exposure to COVID. So basically, sign a waiver. Each time you enter the venue, you'll be checked for temperatures. Traffic will from the vendor to the game room will be in one direction. There will be a separate entrance and exit. If the show is canceled due to government regulations, you will not get a refund, but will be usable for next year's show.
Okay.
So I mean, that seems good. But for the last 2 years, they've been in that building. It's the same building as Delta H Con. It gets a little packed. In some
I know
cases.
we've criticized other conventions for going on during the pandemic, but Arcade Expo is at least trying their best to make sure that nothing happens. We criticize, like, a lot of the ones that we criticize are in Florida. And if we criticize a convention, that's because people share stuff. But, like, all the time, like, you just want people to be safe. It's like Matsuri. They knew that they weren't going to be able to do it, so they even postponed, and they postponed to next year. Conventions have already started postponing early 2021. They've already started postponing. We're talking about conventions in January and February.
Most specifically, two of them, which are actually pretty big, MagFest and Katsucon. We don't know yet of the status of IkiCon, which will take place New Year's weekend in 2021, so we don't know about that. Also, KamehamehaCon in Dallas in January or mid-January.
Also, UshiCon in Round Rock, Texas, and PAX
right.
South in San Antonio.
PAX out, that's right. So we don't know those, but prepare for the inevitable. So
Right. Hey, Kyle's here.
that's the best way.
Jesus,
to describe
right.
it.
Don't write really long hashtags because it throws me off.
The hell is that?
A paragraph is a hashtag. No, I'm messing with you. So it's Hump Day, everybody. So what's everybody in the comment section doing to celebrate Hump Day? Everyone except Booty Warrior. Tell me what they did to celebrate Hump Day. Booty Warrior, I kind of have an idea what you did.
The hump.
That's harsh.
No, because he's our friend. We have to pick on him.
We pick on
Yeah.
all of our friends.
You understand?
Yes.
With guys, we're like,
We show respect to each other.
we show respect to each other by calling each other names. Hey, you piece of shit. And he's like, fuck you, fuck
Yeah,
you.
I got it.
Fuck you. And then as soon as they leave, man, he's really cool. I love
Blow
him.
Do
me,
it to each
blow
other's
you.
face. Women
Screw
do it
me,
to each
screw
other's
you.
backs when they walk away.
We start fist fighting. Next thing you know, we're drinking a beer and we're like, like you
I
can
love
get-
you, man, so much, man.
For real, like we can get into a fist fight and nearly kill each other, and next thing you
Yeah.
know, you're like the best man at my wedding.
Yeah, that point where you drink so much to the point where you're at the section of your mind where it's like, I fucking love you guys. Start crying and you go, I fucking love you.
That's what happens when you drink.
Drink
Pachico says, "Spare some ass."
Wow.
Spare some ass.
We are competing in hashtags, hashtagger, hash hater.
I don't know.
Hashtagger.
Apparently,
The next
they're
one's hater.
having a dick swinging contest in the comment section with hashtags. The first con here is going to be packed. All my friends are desperate to go back. Yes and no. I have to say that when it comes to conventions, I feel like a lot of people are going to be overly excited, but at the very last minute, you're going to have a lot of people back out of fear. Because one thing that a lot of people in this community suffer from is anxiety. And their anxiety is going to get the best of them, especially when it comes to the potential of being infected with COVID-19. And getting rid of COVID-19 is not cheap. I think it's like, what, 20 to 40,000 of a medical bill? Or
Yeah, it's not. It's just it's a huge complicated thing. I mean, sure, right now they're going through vaccine trials. They're almost in the final stages, but the question is it safe? That's the question. That's what most people want to know. And also most people react to a vaccine differently, especially with next month being the flu season. People are getting flu shots and all that.
Booty Warrior says currently sparing ass for $100. Unfortunately, I had no cheeks to clap, nor my cheeks to be clapped. I am an incel. Dude, whatever. You're so full of crap. We've taken you to Ren Fair, and you got more ass than a toilet seat.
Damn.
Hashtag truth. Hashtag mic drop.
Oh God.
Replying to Booty Warrior, calm down, Pornhub. They're really going crazy in the comment section today.
They are.
You just gotta post Hump Day. Hump Day.
Camels.
Camels.
Animals.
We need a camel on the podcast.
Mike.
Oh, my
Guess what
goodness.
day it is?
I still want that dancing Jesus from that one.
Con.
Yeah, I want it
You're-
from that one. I want that dancing Jesus on this podcast.
I
We
do
need
too.
the J. Jonah Jameson meme where it's like, I want pictures of Jesus.
Actually, you know what?
We
You
need
just gave me an
if
idea.
anybody knows anyone that cosplays Jesus and dances, let's get them on the podcast. I want to interview them. So,
Not even specifically that dancing Jesus, just any dancing
That's why I said,
Jesus.
like, if they know a Jesus, I'll take him. And when I say dancing Jesus, I don't mean a Latino who got named Jesus
Jesus.
and dances to Tejano music.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing boots?
Start playing Tejano music. Hey, where'd Google go?
Oh.
Damn, even my Google's gone.
All by myself.
Dang.
The electronics have abandoned you.
Well, Togepi's been missing for like months. Togepi's been missing for a while.
Google? You used Google yesterday.
Oh God.
Yeah, you use
But
Google.
remember, I'm
yesterday to tell you a
rearranging my
story.
room. That's why I got all this crap on top of the arcade cabinet.
Yeah, you used it to tell you a story.
Man, there's a lot of shit up there.
Oh lordy.
Too much to name out.
No, because
You've got at least 4 pops stacked on top of each other.
well, that's because they're going somewhere. I'm rearranging my room. There's a lot of shit. Like I'm moving my pops around because I want my closet back. So you have a bunch of pops right here, a bunch of shit on my bed.
God.
Because I'm
You
fixing
live in a
it.
closet.
I do have a closet, but I don't have a walk-in
You live
closet.
in
I
a
have
closet.
I have a tiny closet, a very tiny closet. Like it's a closet.
A
Like
closet.
a closet
My
crack in the wall.
Remember Futurama when Bender had his apartment and it was just like
That little.
The apartment is the closet, but his actual closet is a full-on apartment.
right.
If
well,
you're gonna sleep in a
my
closet, whatever.
is the very first episode when they show his apartment is that tiny ass space. That is my closet. Because this house was built in the '60s for hippies. They didn't have a lot.
We're all about peace and love, man.
Booty Warrior says,
dude.
"Oh, I really want to go to Renfest, but I have a bad
Yeah.
feeling about it so far. I plan on not going." Booty Warrior says, "It's a medieval sex party minus the bar, which is really weird considering I wouldn't have thought I would have seen a dude with the loot." Like I said, Booty Warrior gets more ass in the toilet seat.
Okay.
You'd be
Got
surprised at
Lysol
you'd be
everywhere.
surprised at how many like guys out there just grab your butt and then they're like, you know what? I'm not even gay, but I'm already here. Oh no, someone has
Super Jude takes a call.
Super Jew answers the call. Super Jew
Put him on
talks on the
speaker
call.
so we can talk to them. Who is it?
Ah yes. Watch as Super Jew answers the phone. And she talks with her.
We're calling her out.
I got quiet.
What'd you call me?
What happened?
What you talking about?
What did you call me?
We just said Super Jew.
Oh, okay. Making sure. Bye.
We were calling
What
you
the
out.
fuck? We were calling you out. Oh yes.
She's real
Watch
confident now that she
as
doesn't have
is in her
carbs.
natural habitat, answering the phone, possibly ordering Chinese food.
Does her
That's
phone
good.
pop thing say Game of Thrones? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I know you're.
Smile.
I know I go every year, but this year is different. Renaissance Festival is really fun. If you're not comfortable with going and you don't feel like it's safe, then I don't recommend going because you're just gonna be miserable. There's no point in going and forcing yourself to have fun if your heart is not set on it. If your heart's not into it, then it's not worth it.
Forced fun is fake fun.
Right. I mean, don't force yourself to do something that you
That's a
don't
good way
want
to
to
say
do.
that. I like that.
What? The forced fun
Honestly.
is fake.
Yeah,
I'm clever sometimes.
that's very clever. That was.
Once a month. I'm tapped for the rest of the month, guys.
Which sucks because this
Okay.
month's not even halfway through. But like,
Ooh.
it's one of those things to where just don't go. No one's gonna hold it against you. No one should hold it against you. And that's one
I
thing about
will.
this community. Like, oh, if you're my friend, you'll go with me. Like, no, dude. If I was your friend, I'd tie your ass up to the couch and make you not go. Wait. I just helped my statement. No, but like, if I don't even know where I'm going with this anymore. No, but friends don't make friends do things they don't want to do. If you don't want to go, then don't go.
If you don't want to be on a podcast, don't be on a podcast.
Don't be on a podcast. Hey, I give y'all the option. I always say, hey, you don't have to. Y'all can take the day off.
We damn near tried to kick Super Jew off today. She showed up suddenly. Like, hey, go, shoo,
You
go
know
to
she can
sleep.
still hear us, right?
That's why I'm talking louder to make sure she doesn't mishear me.
Oh yes.
You know how hard it is to hold a conversation with someone else that you're trying to pay attention to while a bunch of idiots just yell in the headphones right next to your face? Very confusing. See the struggle in her face right now. She's
so-
probably talking very loudly.
Where's my? Oh, here it is.
Her muffled napkin.
Oh
The
yes.
old chloroform Bane.
Low key. I am making 5 songs for Runfest to play. Just for the medieval feeling.
Hey.
I have nothing
I just need to
important to
find some
say
fellow bars to
right
sing these
now.
songs. You know me, I'm not really into the. As much as I love Renaissance, I love the festival. I like the food. I love the campgrounds. I just don't like to dress up or do any of the. I don't even say huzzah
You
whenever
don't do that you don't do some of the hokey stuff they would
I
be
don't
doing.
do any of the hokey shit that they do. I don't do the huzzah hip hip. Like somebody came to our camp, and they're like hip hip, and everybody's just like staring.
Pinche tu madre.
And I'm like, come on, guys, hip hip. I'm like, we don't say huzzah, dude. I'm like, and then I'm like, this is what we do. And then you hear in the distance, hip hip, and they all say huzzah, but I'm like, orale. I almost got into a fist fight with somebody over that too.
Oh boy, who what haven't you had on a fist fight
Well,
with?
no, because I was yelling orale, and the guy told me to
Put it on
shut
the
up.
list.
Put it on
Oh.
the list. The guy told me to shut up. Every time I've gotten into a fist fight with somebody, that's because they like backtalked
They don't
me, or
understand.
they insulted me, or they told me to shut up.
They try
They
to
don't-
violate your freedom of speech.
He tried to violate my freedom of being Mexican.
I crossed over that border fair and square.
That's right.
Not legally, but fair and square.
I don't listen. I'm not gonna listen to you. If I listened to, if I took advice like that from a white man, I'd still be in Mexico. No, I don't know. I almost we're like, I'll be back, guys.
Okay, so
Right,
now he's gonna
now's
be
our chance. So, what is the special gaming console news today?
Okay, well, Microsoft pretty much just dropped the price, basically announced the price for the Xbox Series X. It will be $499.99, and they released a release date, November 10th. The Xbox Series X and this Xbox Series S will be coming out on November 10th, with pre-orders starting on the September 22nd. But I think a lot of people are still waiting for Sony's response, because knowing Sony, I mean, I'm surprised they haven't announced it either.
I don't think they're gonna rush.
I don't think either, because what happened was, I think Microsoft had it announced because it got leaked. So they're like, all right, fuck it, might as well just say it.
And then they leaked the S, the smaller one. They didn't leak the big one, so that
Yeah.
was, oh shit.
So basically, they killed two birds, one stone, and we're like, all right.
Normally, don't they release like the S like 6 months after the main release?
Yeah, I
So
think
now
it's
they're
kinda-
releasing both of them at the same time.
Right. It's kind of like it's because the PS5 is doing that digital only one, and they're doing the regular one. But personally for me, I'll stick to the regular one, because I rather have my stuff physically, and I'll probably just wait a while for it. So we don't know when that's gonna come out. So I'm gonna predict November, a week after or something like that.
It'll be out before Christmas, obviously. So you gotta get it
Right.
out before then.
Exactly.
That's just weird that they leaked both, because they're going to compete against themselves in a way, because you're not going to sell your main console's not going to compete as well as the main console against PlayStation anymore, because now you're cutting into your own profit with a smaller, less expensive console. So you're not going to make that number that you were going to make the first time.
Exactly.
I'm not going to buy an Xbox anyway, because why? I have a PlayStation 4 I have yet to play. And I've had it for over a year.
That happens a lot.
I still haven't made my Nintendo account on my Switch, so I don't have a friend code yet. So I feel like some people are like, how come you haven't added me? It's like, dude, I don't even know my fucking friend code. Super Juice talking to Sour Patch Kid. That little gremlin. Oh yeah, Chris. We got it. No, we needed that second stimulus check to come out right before Christmas.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for leaving, but I'll be back like in 10 minutes.
We got
Okay.
you covered. He can't hear us.
Talk about Super Juice stuff.
We
Well, we
were.
kinda
Go
already
away. You can't hear us. Go. Shoo. We can't hear Super Jew. I don't know. She's just kind of sitting there now. So now it's just Sonic and Jace, the
Just two.
dynamic duo.
Exactly. Just the two of us. Kind of. Oh, no, she's getting back on.
At least you can hear us now. Now we can't insult her as much. I mean, she heard that part. So we can't insult her anymore now.
Ooh, my
Insult her
sister, she's
later.
not paying attention.
Excellent. She doesn't watch this podcast. Hell, we don't watch the podcast.
No, she and I are shop. Yeah, she and I are shopping. It's our convent. So she and I, we sell like oils and stuff. I got her into it, and so she's like, "Do you want this kit?" And I'm like, "Kinda." So we're trying to talk about like how much money we're spending. It is a lot.
Just the comments. Dandylin's like, "Gosh, I'm not ready for Christmas. You guys are ready for Halloween yet?"
Barely.
Well, actually, speaking of that, if you live in the Los Angeles area and you're planning to go trick-or-treating, don't bother because Los Angeles County announced they will be banned. You'll be banned for trick-or-treating this year due to COVID.
People, it'd be really fun. Just get like a drone with a basket that can just drop candy at people's houses and just like fly it around your town and just drop candy at people's houses from your drone.
There you go.
There's a comment that says, see, that booty warrior who says, "Cool if someone hops in." It's like, well, Goku's the only one who can do that, so no. Rusev is AEW. Did he sign with AEW?
No,
I don't know that.
I don't know. They usually bring him here, then probably days later they'll just announce, "Hey, he's all elite."
Rusev, who had a Russian-speaking white person who didn't actually speak Russian. She just did a Russian accent.
Yeah, just like that one time that Kofi go, "Didn't you used to be Jamaican?"
What happened to your Jamaican accent? Like,
And then he
oh,
dropped
shit.
it. Then he dropped the thing. And then oh yeah, so I guess what are things we should cover? Let's see.
25 years of PlayStation.
That's right. If people don't know, today is September 9th. When people don't know, is that 25 years ago the PlayStation came out here in the United States.
1995.
Yeah, 1995. You want to feel old? 25 years. And
How old were you? Like -2?
No, I was just turned 1 a month earlier. I was just 1.
His first words were "Go."
I bet Goku's first words were Mexican. And so the PlayStation came out 25 years ago. Actually, for the viewers, did y'all play the PlayStation when y'all were younger? Did you own one? If so, what was your favorite games growing up? Oh, I guess Super Jew is.
Super Jew still plays the PlayStation.
Yeah. So
What
was the games growing up? What was your go-to games for the PS1? If y'all played it, or if you knew anybody who had one, what was it?
Let us know in the comments that what game
I
did you
don't
love
still
on PlayStation
play it. I just
1?
have it.
I know, but
That
do
was a joke.
you play it occasionally though? Every once in a while.
No, it's at my mom's place and I'm not there.
Oh.
But I do still have like all the games that I bought with it.
Mhm.
Like I still have the system. I still have the games. I just haven't gotten
What
rid of it yet.
What was your guys' first PlayStation game?
So the thing that got me into the PlayStation was back when Sears was a thing.
Yeah, they would always have them at Sears.
I think there's still one. Like it's right next to that Blockbuster, which
probably,
might
yeah.
be on fire right now. We're gonna
Right.
check in on that.
So
It's a boy.
So they had the demos and stuff, and one of them was, it was on whatever Sega console was coming out at the time.
Sega Saturn.
Probably.
Yeah,
And anyway,
because
so it's this game.
That was Sega's disc console.
Sorry to cut you off there. Well, the reason because the Sega Saturn came out a week earlier on September 2nd. Well, actually, technically, it was supposed to come out a week earlier than the PlayStation. But then when Sony came out in that summer of 95 and said, "Hey, we're going to release it on September 9th. We're going to release it a week after the Saturn." And then Sega was like, "Fuck you, we're going to release it now." And then they kind of fucked up.
It wasn't ready. It wasn't ready.
No,
we
it
only
was
have
not
7
ready.
of these made.
Exactly. That's pretty much what happened. And a lot of stores got pissed because they're like, "Oh, why is this store is going to get it? Why I'm not getting it?" So that's why KB Toys was like, "Fuck yeah, we're not going to sell any Sega stuff." That's pretty much what happened.
So what was your precious game memory?
So my game was called Threads of Fate, and it's some sort of role playing game, and you got your choice to be one of these two characters: a girl who was like a princess, but she got like thrown out of the family for reasons, and then the other one is some boy who could shapeshift.
Okay.
and I couldn't get that. I think I got to like maybe the second level, and I couldn't get past it because
Wow.
on either thing, because shut up, because there's this dumb maze, and I couldn't get through it.
Fuck puzzles. I hate puzzles.
So I need to
Puzzles get
go
them out of my
back.
video.
So I need to find like a walkthrough or something to be like, how do I get the fuck out of this tunnel of mazes? So yeah, he had shapeshifting powers. He could shapeshift into animals, and she had magic.
Hmm. What about you, Jace? What was your first? Did you
Before
play
I get to
PS1?
mine, I have a story for mine too, but let me go to the comments because some people comment on here.
Yeah, a lot of them did.
Dandelion said I was banned from video games until I was 21. That's
Aw.
sad. All right.
F
in
in
the
the
chat.
chat for her.
Gabby said I was poor.
Oh, it happens. Trust me, it'd be like that sometimes.
Danny
Danny-
says owned one since beginning, and
Which
first
games
games was Tekken and Legend of Dragoon.
Okay. Pachinko says I own one. If I played, it's called the Jam Pack. The disc that contained every game. Later, I got Gex 1, 2, and 3. Oh yeah, because remember when Pizza Hut gave demos for the PS1?
That was my
Yeah.
first PlayStation experience. Was on a demo. Well, I played like Spyro and stuff on the demo pack.
Oh really?
I didn't have a PlayStation though. My story is different.
Okay.
Medieval was a good game when it was on
That was a
PlayStation
good one.
1.
That was a pretty good one. That was really good.
Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue on PS1.
That was
Some
fun
over
too.
and over again. My story for the PlayStation 1, I think it was like 1998 or something. It was like, I think the PlayStation 2 had been announced. I'm not sure, but it was that
Was-
Christmas.
Yeah, it was like rumored at the time.
It was that Christmas.
Mhm.
And I didn't have a gaming system other than a Sega Genesis
Okay.
because we're poor. So
okay.
I had asked on for my Christmas list was the Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories game for the PlayStation. Well, I didn't have a PlayStation yet, but I wanted the Forbidden Memories game because it had cards in it. I wanted the cards. I didn't really care about the game. So I got that. And then because my grandma in Kansas got that for me, and my grandma lived with down here, it was like, "What, you didn't have a PlayStation?" Like, I know, but I wanted these. Like, we need a PlayStation. So I had to use my Christmas money to go to Best Buy and buy a PlayStation. Otherwise, I wasn't going to be able to have the cards that came with the game because she said I couldn't open it until I
You
got,
got
a
a
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Shit. So I think it was cheap. It was like $80 for a PlayStation. It was the smaller, like
that was from 2001,
the cooler
2000.
version.
Yeah, the slim down one.
So
That was
it's
when the
probably
PS2
later then.
came out already. Yeah, the PS2 was already out.
Yeah, a real good gamer over here. But that was mine. I played
you
Forbidden
could've-
Memories. That game sucked.
Oof. Actually, that would have been funny. Like instead of the PS1, you could have got the PS2 because you could play PS1 games on it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people did not know that, and that was actually our first DVD players too from a lot of people. And
Didn't know that either.
my
you?
memories of the PS1. I didn't have a PS1. What I do remember is that I had a cousin of mine. They had like pretty much almost all the consoles.
Bastards.
Yeah, I know, right? They couldn't share one with me. Sure. They had a lot of games. A lot of them we would spend while my folks would all be partying outside and all that. All of the cousins would just gather together at in the arcade room in a way, in the game room, and we would always be playing Tekken 3. And we would just try to beat each other up in Tekken 3. So if you lose, you have to, all right, who's next? And then we just get
Modern day rules.
exactly. And then not just that, we were also playing Crash Bandicoot Warped, and that was like,
Oh, that's where it all started.
yeah, I know, right? Well, it gets better.
The origins.
Well, yeah, there you go. So, and then because we would always do because they already completed the game, we wanted to finish the game. Everyone got a turn. It's like, oh, if you fuck up, all right, I'll go next. We were doing the level where you basically ride the tiger.
I have no fucking clue.
You basically you have to ride the tiger and you have to go through the Great Wall of China and all that. And
Isn't riding the tiger a term for cocaine?
sure, let's say that. Well, I think that's his theory. That's why Coco wanted her laptop because she needed some cocaine. And
Snow.
and that was pretty much the game. That was pretty much the game that got me like really hooked on some of the games now. And yeah, like Pizza Hut, they had those demo discs, which were pretty cool. I'm surprised they don't do that anymore. It would be cool if they do it now.
Pizza Hut barely does pizza anymore.
That's fair. That is fair. They barely do pizza.
We have breadsticks and pasta, and no one cares.
Oh, another game too. I was into SmackDown 2 on the PS1.
I can't remember. The only game I remember on PlayStation 1 was the Forbidden Memories game.
Remember?
I know we had more. I'm just pretty sure that's the only one I ever
Yeah,
cared about.
Games like Spyro, Crash, Rayman. That was a good one.
Let's go to the comments again.
Alrighty.
Medieval.
Comments. Favorite PS1 games: Thousand Arms, Lunar 2 Complete, Xenogears. No, that's pretty good. Those are good ones.
Yeah.
I remember playing the Spider-Man demo a lot on PS1. Never played the full game, but man, that game went places. Yeah, that was the Spider-Man game that came out in 2000. That was actually used the same engine as Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, which is kind of surreal. Same company too.
Isn't that one the one that's like touted as like the best spider like fighting like ability, but despite it being like a PlayStation 1 game, it still had the
they said it's
realistic Spider-Man swings.
Yeah, I heard that too. I remember that. Who remembers when you turned the PS1 on to hear that the startups? Oh my god, that's such a good sound. I remember that.
PlayStation 2 had a good one too.
Yeah, I like that one too. My favorite startup screen is the Dreamcast. That was a good one too. I like that Dreamcast one.
I like Sega. Sega.
Oh yeah. So Pacheco goes, remember when creating a wrestler you can give yourself Super Saiyan hair? Yeah, you could still do that today.
They're gonna take that out.
No, they did, because I remember I made a character. I don't know why I gave him like the funniest name ever. He the beefed up guy with Super Saiyan hair. His name was Diddy.
Call him Smalls.
Yeah, and it's and because Diddy in British is small, so I'm like, oh, that'd be funny. That'd be a joke.
A little ditty. It means a little ditty is a little.
Yeah,
a little ditty about Jack and Diane. Dandelion said, should I save up for the PS5 or get the PlayStation 4 if I don't care about any particular games?
Dandelion,
so if you don't have either one,
right? It just depends.
Really want to play anything on PlayStation 4?
Yeah, is there any game you want to play on PlayStation 4 or PS5? Is there any game you're looking forward to on the PS5? Because so far, for me personally, the only two I'm hyped for is the new Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Those are like the only two I'm interested in.
I think we've mentioned before, like, if you're going to get the next gen, you should wait until the second version of the next gen.
Yeah.
That way they get all the work all the kinks out.
Yeah.
So
and
if there's nothing, and price drop. If you're not overly excited about anything for the PlayStation 5 and you've gone this far without a PlayStation 4 so far, you might be better off just waiting until that next version comes out and getting that one. So that might be the best option. If you've gone this far without, I have a PlayStation 4, I still haven't played it. I don't even know if it works.
I'm sure it will. You'll be fine. But yeah, like we said, like if you're able to, I mean, I would get a PS4 now, because some people are selling them like pretty cheap. Like
they got to get that money for the next gen.
Exactly. So you should be okay. And also, like, there's some cases where some games that are on the PS4 right now, you could transfer them to you get an upgrade for the PS5. For example, NBA 2K21, also Marvel's Avengers. That will you could upgrade to the PS5 version. Which is special on the PS5 because it will be on the PS4, PS5 because it will come with Spider-Man. So he'll only be on the PS4 version of Marvel's Avengers.
Also, the console looks better.
Yeah, it looks like a binder.
It just looks smoother, at least. The other one looks like a box, and then it looks like a giant iPod.
An iPod shuffle.
Or this, like we post the memes in our thing, like the speaker from like a drive-through.
Right.
It just looks dumb. I know it's called a box, like an Xbox, but you can change the design
right
a little bit.
Wait for the PS5 because you still got the money for the follow-ups places. And also another thing too, PS5 I think it will have backwards compatibility, but I think only a certain number of PS4 games. So we don't know specific what that means. I know Xbox Series X will let you play every Xbox, even from the original Xbox, which is like, whoa, that is pretty surreal that you can do that.
I'd also say if you wait for the next system for the PlayStation 5, then you might get one of those bundles where it comes with the game you're actually wanting to get and that next console all bundled together. So you end up saving money just by doing that.
Yeah,
so.
I'll give you an example. I bought my PS4 a year after the first year. It was Black Friday. It came with Grand Theft Auto 5 and The Last of Us, and that came out the rate for when it came out. It came out like $400, which is pretty much like I saved $100. Basically, I got the console and 2 games for the same price as just buying the console itself.
Yeah. Like last one I bought somewhat brand new was a PlayStation 3, and it was a bundle, and I don't even remember what the game that came with it was.
Was it the big one or the slim one?
It was the big one. It was the all white slim one. all
the
white,
one.
all
Okay.
white regular one. So
Okay.
I wanted the white one, and then my daughter colored it with crayons. It was like it was no longer white.
I know.
It turned into it was a Netflix machine after a while, so we didn't play it on
Yeah.
anymore.
No worries. I know. Okay, so Danlin says, I haven't shopped the games yet, but I was going to get a PS4 when it came out, but I'm too late. No, you're not too late. It's better late than never. You know, basically, like for me, I'll tell you this. I bought a Sega Genesis this past February, and that console's like almost 30 years old. So it's never too late for anything, honestly. It's just all about like what you're interested in at the end of the day. That's what I feel. I always end up buying both because each has games that are only exclusive
Oh
to
my
each.
god.
And there are a lot of people who do this.
What's old Sour Patch talking about?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I love that nickname we came up with. That's funny.
It's called Sour Patch. That is clever.
What? So we covered
Oh,
PlayStation
Jesus.
1. What about PlayStation 2?
Okay, so on
What is your-
PlayStation 2,
What's your PlayStation
The
2
20th
game?
the 20th anniversary will be in October.
I have
If you want to feel old, that'll be 20 years now.
all the
Man.
Transformers movie games,
All of them.
or at least most of them.
I know they made that
PlayStation
one.
2.
They
Definitely, definitely the first three, and I think I have one of the War for Cybertrons. I don't know if it's Autobots or Decepticons. Who
Was that on
else?
PS3?
I
That was
don't
on 3.
They're
That was on
making
PS3.
stuff for. They're making games for PS2 long after the PlayStation 3 still came out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the last PS2 game that came out was like 2013.
Yeah.
That was when the
They
PS4 was
supported
coming
that
out.
sucker for a long time.
They did.
Maybe
the game I
one-
played the most,
and
in
maybe one
PlayStation
Ninja
2.
Turtle game.
Oh,
and Lego
I played in
Batman.
PS2 were the Madden football games.
Yeah, mine's were Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter. I like Jack and Daxter. Also, any SmackDown versus Raw games because some of them are pretty funny.
My brother played the Final Fantasy games that came out, but I'm not a Final Fantasy person, so like I don't want to spend 30 plus hours playing a video game and still not know what's going on. How many discs? 4 discs? No, not doing that. That's when we had memory cards back then in the PlayStation
Yeah,
2. Like that's
the
just that got
PS1.
expensive.
Remember memory cards, y'all? Do y'all
Yeah.
I still
remember
have.
that?
I don't
I still have a
use
memory card.
I never used them.
That's really risky. I actually,
living
funny
life
story.
on the edge.
Yeah, I once had someone someone told me a story like he turned on his GameCube in the morning before he went to school, and when he came back because he's like, I wanted to unlock Mewtwo, and it turns out his mom turned it off. And it was like, no. And then that's why he got so pissed. He's like, that's it, I'm getting a memory card. And then that happened to me too. I was actually playing a game. I was almost done with it, and then my mom turned it off. I was like, well, there goes 3 hours I'm not going to get back.
Dang.
I was playing Pokemon like Blue on the Game Boy Pocket when it came out,
Oh
and
my
I
God.
wanted to hatch and I wanted to level up the thing in the daycare. I didn't know how that worked. I thought it went off of like time,
Mhm.
so I just like left the game for a couple hours and walked away. I didn't realize you had to go by steps. So I came
Aw.
back. It was like no time had passed. These batteries were almost dead. It was blinking. It's like, oh man.
Hey y'all, do y'all
Move the
remember?
whole time?
Do y'all remember when y'all needed batteries for the Game Boy?
Yes.
God. Internal batteries? What?
What?
That's science fiction. That's not real.
And
Triple
Remember
A's,
Kingdom-
double A's.
remember Kingdom Hearts or Kingdom Hearts? Sorry for all
My
the
friend
Kingdom
had
Hearts
that
fans,
game.
except
I
for
did not play it.
sorry for all the Kingdom Hearts fans, but I had to say Kingdom Hearts. Well, sorry to all those Kingdom
It was
Hearts
in the-
fans,
it was in
except
the
for one.
comments.
Except for that one person. I will tell you this. Yeah. I'm not apologizing to you.
It says Kingdom Farts in the comments.
I know.
You're correct.
Kingdom Hearts. No, it's because a lot of
Yeah.
people don't. I don't know. Here's my take on Kingdom Hearts. I like Kingdom Hearts, but people can't understand. They can't take criticism. I'm like, dude, you gotta admit the camera in the first game was ass.
It was revolutionary, is what they said.
Pokemon XD.
I don't know, I didn't
oh
play it.
my god, yes. Pokemon Coliseum on the GameCube.
Coliseum.
Didn't play it.
That was awesome.
Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Coliseum.
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2.
I got like
the 64.
the majority of the Ninja Turtle games on GameCube.
Yeah,
That's what I got.
like-
360 is where I got like all of my variety. It's what do I have? The Assassin's
comes
Creed
Goku, he's
stuff,
got food.
Batman Arkham Knight and all that series, Borderlands, BioShock Infinite, Halo.
yeah, on 360, right?
Right, so you have a
Yes, on my
360, but you don't have a PS3.
Yeah, because Xbox 360 came with the laptop I bought.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, man.
shit.
So it's like-
sweaty.
So it was
Oh,
like,
we were.
dang, yeah, what the hell happened?
Um,
So yeah, no, I
so-
bought a laptop and it came with the 360. So I was like, sweet.
Okay.
I like
So
how-
I always thought your latest console you had was the PlayStation 2. I didn't know you had an Xbox 360.
Yeah, 360.
that's-
That's the
okay.
newest thing I have. That's the
Okay.
newest Xbox I have. The newest PlayStation I have is a 2.
That's still
The
newer.
newest
than
Nintendo thing
what
I
I was
have
thinking.
is a GameCube, and they came out with like the Wii and crap. So that's what I have of the series is.
Booty Ward says he's black. He corrects it to back.
And
Why can't I be both?
what else?
Why
And then
can't you, Goku?
And then I have a few Connect games like the Just Dance and the Dance Central and all that stuff.
So I got a little messy with my food.
Yeah,
Isn't
you
that
did.
what this
So
is,
my
like,
dad,
right
my
here?
dad, when my dad, yeah, that's what it is, honestly. My dad's gone for like 5 days, so he's home 2 days a week. And so like Wednesdays and Thursdays are the days he's here. So since he doesn't have to go to work, on Wednesdays he turns on the grill and he's outside drinking his wine, but he'll make like stuff. That's why I always leave like in the middle of a Wednesday podcast. So
now
today
you know.
he grilled,
Legit.
he made T-bone steaks, and these are some big, like the steaks are
How
like,
thick? Hold it up.
like they were like this thick.
Don't tease me, bitch.
They were like fucking, dude, I struggled. And like,
Oh, you ate it already. You
I
already
could
brought
see
it in
you
so we could
struggled.
See it.
I struggled with it.
This is sweat right here. This
Like
isn't
the
grease.
fork-
He's like, it's too much.
The fork and the knife just weren't doing it no more. So like a dog.
Yeah, there you go.
Old school. It started
There you go.
squeaking. Like, this is a little rough.
No, yeah.
Yes,
So
you did.
so yeah, I had all that meat in my mouth.
Booty Warrior.
I was thinking the same thing.
I said that to make him go, be like, oh.
Come on, Amy Winehouse.
So
That's
in
what his
October,
booty
we get to
says.
celebrate the PlayStation 2's release then.
Yeah.
That's
20th anniversary.
Yep.
all right.
Oh, Goku. We were asked. We were each telling us what was your, if you played the PS1, what's your earliest memories and what were your favorite games playing?
We went with like, what's your memory and what was your first PlayStation 1 game experience?
Yeah, like the first time you ever saw it.
Nachos.
Nachos. Yeah, there you go. That's the first game right there. You put a nachos on a
remember it.
PS1 and then it cooked the two chili.
They really took advantage of the polygon system.
They sure
Just,
did.
like,
That's why.
triangles
That's
everywhere.
that's why nachos look like they're like you could probably eat them. And
All
they're
right, my
quite chili.
nachos are round. Thank you.
Yeah, those are the Ricos ones.
The Mexican nacho tortilla. Mexican. Well, okay, so
You could yell Mexican while you're eating a choke.
so in I guess when I went to middle school, the console we got was a Nintendo 64.
Okay.
Did you have a PlayStation 1
Hold
ever?
on, I was just taking a drink.
Okay.
By the way, for those of you just joining and like Goku's back, there's a mess on my shirt because we had really thick, big ass T-bone steaks. It was medium rare, and I attacked it like a dog. Arrgh, you know. Ran to my little
There's a
corner.
lot
and
of
just
head
ate it.
movement going on.
Yeah, it really was. Actually, it was. So I started eating it with my hands because I was like, "Oh, this is so good, so delicious." No, but
He bit his finger.
so when I graduated, when I finished middle school, I won an award for being one of like the best students in state for history. So I got a trophy, and everybody was surprised. But my dad's like, "Okay, I'll give you $100 since you got an award." So I got $100. So I take the $100 and I go to GameStop. I go to GameStop for the first time in my life, and I didn't know it existed. Like, no,
Right, because back then it was Funko Land.
right. So I buy a PlayStation. I buy the PS1 for $30, I think, because they had a big sale.
Okay.
I bought it as soon as I left school. So, and then 3 months later, I got a PS2 for my birthday. So I didn't get a whole lot of experience with it, but I did play King of Fighters 99, SmackDown 2, SmackDown
Yeah.
1,
SmackDown 2 where they made the Hell in a Cell. It was just a cage with a roof.
and the
That's
very
pretty much what it was.
shitty and a very shitty port of Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, the Dreamcast one was better.
Yeah, it was definitely better. It was better on the Saturn as well because it had more of that arcade feel. The PlayStation one was shit.
Yeah, on Dreamcast
So
a lot of.
Yeah, well, I only had a PlayStation 1 for about 3 months
Right.
before I jumped straight to PS2.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Fascinating.
What was the second part of that question?
Oh, we were also asked. Yeah, like pretty much you kind of answered both our questions. Is there any memories that you remember from the PS1? Because we brought up that when Pizza Hut was giving out demo discs.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know about that, but the only memories I have with that PlayStation was that it made a kick-ass CD player.
That's true.
Whenever I had to clean
Pretty
my
much
room,
yeah. My Dreamcast. That's pretty much my
PlayStation
CD
knew
player
how to
right now.
make a good sound system.
It does.
Good old Sony.
whenever I had to clean my room, I would slap in my Eminem CD. Slim Shady. It was Marshall Mathers or the Eminem Show. Then I would listen to Eminem while cleaning my room. Will the real Slim
Hey.
Shady please stand up? I repeat.
Hi, my name is.
That was the earlier album.
Swim Shady.
That's his earlier album. Marshall Mathers didn't have My Name Is, but I had all three.
Okay.
But that's the earlier album. I didn't have that album until I was a little older. But I was
Then
able
we
to.
moved on to the PlayStation 2.
Right.
Like, what's your fondest PlayStation 2 memory then?
Yeah, and also because the PS2 will be 20 years old in October.
When we fried it, I cried for a week. That's my fucking fondest memory.
What?
We fried our console
Oh shit.
after 2 years of abusing it. See, you gotta understand.
Remember, kids, turn off your console.
Well, no, me and my brother shared it. My brother got a GameCube, I got a PS2, but we played the PS2 more. We had Grand Theft Auto. We had all the Grand Theft Autos. We had SmackDown. We had SmackDown for every year. We had Def Jam Vendetta, then Def Jam New York. Then we got
What was
Kingdom
your,
Hearts.
What was your favorite SmackDown game that came out on PlayStation 2?
On the PS2, it's Here Comes the Pain. No, I take that back. It was 2006.
I agree. I like 06. That was my favorite one of all of them.
06 was
I remember
the last
making Jeff
one.
Hardy all the time.
06 was the last one with Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah. No, technically 07. Oh no, 08 and the PSP version. He was
It's
only
the last,
in 08.
06 is the last one because they did voiceovers. He's still in other
Yeah,
games.
that he was like a main roster guy.
Right, but he
wasn't
was
a
main
legend.
roster. And he had his voice. He recorded his lines for 06. He didn't record
Which-
any lines for 07.
Which is kind of eerie because there was some parts of story mode where he said something. I was like, oh. He's like, I will bury you 6 feet under. I was like, oh.
That did not. But people saying that in wrestling is like so generic nowadays.
Which is so weird because
Bury ya.
yeah,
I don't want a match. I want a fight. It's like, well, that just means you're going to have a fight match in like the parking lot. It's the
A
same
parking lot
thing,
brawl.
just different word. No holds barred. Okay,
mean,
so now we have baseball bats and trash cans.
yeah, like in the
It's
GameCube.
code words.
For me, like since y'all had the SmackDown. For me, I had a GameCube, so we had Day of Reckoning. We had the WrestleMania games. And then we
I
had Day of
I also had a copy of Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and it was a blue disc. I remember that.
Oh yeah, on PS2.
Mm-hmm.
It ran out. It's rare too.
It is rare, but I remember a lot of people bitching that their PlayStation couldn't play the blue disc PS2 games.
Yeah, apparently it was kind of screwed up for some reason. That's why most people are like, "Oh, Dreamcast is up there." A lot of people like the Dreamcast version. Or Capcom 2.
Yeah, but Dreamcast could easily be pirated.
Yeah, that was the thing that hurt it, and it didn't have a DVD player too.
The games look better on PlayStation, and the disc didn't have a lot of memory.
So, when does the new Coco game come out?
What?
The new Coco game.
Oh.
I mean, Crash Bandicoot 4.
Oh yeah.
You made me
time.
think there was a video game based on Coco.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, wait, what?
Undead mariachis.
I'm like, I know this game is gonna suck, but I'm still gonna buy it to support my people.
My people.
It's from developer.
From developers.
Mexican. The name's like this long, but 3 letters.
The cheat code is Mexican. You'll be invisible. Oh yeah.
Fuck,
So
RIP in the chat for Gabby doing inventory. Inventory sucks.
it does.
Have there been any serious injuries, severe or serious injuries in WWE or AEW? WWE, yes.
Like
AEW
in history or recently?
AEW is still relatively new, so there's nothing like career ending. but they have made some piss poor decisions.
Yeah, like Matt Hardy, he had to cut a promo earlier today. He's
Two of
like,
them have been with
I-
Matt Hardy.
yeah, he's like, I had a concussion, and then when I'm cleared, I'll be back. So basically, he's taking a break, which as he should. Because, by the way, wrestler formerly known as Rusev made his AEW debut just 10 minutes ago.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's what I asked you about because there's
Yeah,
a
he
comment
is-
about it.
Yeah, I know, but then like people saying, "Oh, is he signed or not?" No, it turns out he is actually signed now. He is all elite. So there we go.
Oh my god, AEW is so much better. It's so cool. It's so different. I turn on the TV and aren't those guys from the WWE?
And then they would have that argument like, "Well, isn't this guy isn't most of the champions like former ROH guys?"
Yeah,
I was like, Roman.
right. But that's not the same. That's like that's like going from high school to college to pro. You go from indie to semi to big leagues. Where AEW is, we're on the same level as WWE, then why are you stealing their people? Well, why are they stealing Ring of Honor people? Because those people can make more money and strive and be better. Because they're not really household names. Like, they're stealing... It's kind of like the Coke and Pepsi thing, really.
I have a private message that said, "Fuck Goku and his delicious nachos. I'm hungry now."
I can make it worse.
That makes it worse, but in a worse way, like an uncomfortable way. Watch as Goku chokes on a nacho as he tries to give himself the Heimlich maneuver by running straight into 13 Gokus.
I know how to do... No, I know how to do CPR. I know what to run into.
You gotta go at least a Super Saiyan 3. It's got more it's got more like curve to the hair. If you go into a 2, you're just gonna stab yourself.
Okay. Makes sense. But answering the question about wrestling, AEW has had a few like injuries, but nothing like...
They're not like huge and like. Well, I think only one of the women suffered a torn ACL, and she's like gone for like 6-9 months.
But that's not
pretty much-
career ending.
Right.
I think
It's not
Matt
gonna
Hardy's
happen.
pretty fucked, by the way, because this is the second time he takes a hit to the head.
Within like a span of a few weeks.
Yeah.
A chair thrown to his face, and then he lands on concrete in the back of his head.
From the
and yet the
same
doctor.
wrestler,
Fucking
by the
dude.
way, from the same fucking wrestler they're trying to like make famous. Oh, they're making him famous, all right.
Yeah, and then he fucking got suspended for saying stupid comments about Sasha Banks. Yeah, because what he said on a podcast,
He took like a 20-day sensitivity class.
yeah, because he said he wanted to rape Sasha Banks.
It's like the John Lee cop out. Like, I took an online course. I'm okay now.
Come on,
Nah,
man.
then like
Don't say his name.
they were
No.
pretty serious about it too. They like all of his pay went towards like a charity. And that's what else did they do? I don't remember much, but I think people kind of moved on from that.
Look, I knew this was going to happen. With AEW, I knew that as soon as they started, I knew people were going to be excited about them. Like, oh my god, a new toy.
Oh, it's just like the other one with the new paint.
It's kind of like a Toy Story.
Right, it's like, it's a new toy. It's a brand new toy. People are going to be excited. They're going to do really well, but I'm like, they're like, oh my god, AEW's going to do so much better than WWE. I'm like, let's see.
Ow.
I give them, like, come back in a month and we'll talk. I give them a month. They're not even breaking 1 million in views. They don't have any competition right now. NXT was on Tuesday.
This week, and I mean last week they almost did break it. They were at 900K. And also, what doesn't help is because basketball and all that too.
Yeah,
Playoffs
but-
and all that.
Everyone's struggling. Everyone's struggling for views right now. It's not. People have nothing to do, and they're still not watching live TV.
Okay, I would agree if those weren't the same fucking numbers before the pandemic.
That just means their numbers weren't impacted by it. That's actually a good thing.
It just means that they have the same crowd. They have the very hardcore wrestling fans. But WWE have had a lot of people get injured to where their careers are over, and then a couple are dead.
because they don't get the time off to rest like other professional athletes
Yeah,
They-
because they
don't
wrestle
rest, they
pretty
get
much
tired. They make
all
mistakes.
year round.
all year round. But lately with this whole pandemic, they only been wrestling like once a week.
They most of them died because of drug abuse, accidents. Like Owen Hart fell from a scalpel.
60 fucking feet.
Scaffolding.
Yeah.
Uh,
But no,
face
like the
scalpel.
but the majority of the wrestlers they pass because, they're on
Because now they have a
Prescription
strict
painkillers
policy.
prescription
and all
medication
kinds
because
of
they don't
things.
have they don't have any decent like health insurance or anything like that.
Right, but most of the wrestlers, like the wrestlers that have heart failure, heart attacks, they do cocaine, they do meth, they do steroids. They
And some
drink-
of them have conditions they didn't even know about. Apparently, Eddie had a enlarged heart, I think.
he had an enlarged heart and his heart failed. Hulk Hogan has even said out loud that they have done cocaine and they do a lot of like drugs to numb.
Look
Yeah,
at that
it's a
No,
Cocaine.
mustache.
exactly.
Of course
Yeah,
he does
because they
cocaine.
don't. Yeah, exactly. Because they don't get the time off to heal. Professional
Mm-hmm.
athletes in the NBA and the NFL and the NHL.
No,
and
no,
all that,
I'm not
they have
disagreeing,
off
but that's
seasons
not.
when they can recuperate.
Well,
Right.
here's another
but
thing too.
not
This-
the WWE.
Well, here's the thing though. This also another thing too is that in the 80s the scheduling was brutal. In the 80s
Right.
compared to now, because now they would have to run like 2-3 shows a day, and usually as soon as they're done, immediately they go to the next town.
Right, but they weren't working like in the same. When they were doing the 2 or 3 shows a day, that's because there were multiple
Right.
territories and
There was
promotions. With
a-
WWE, you did one show. You did it, and like Bruno Sammartino, he was champion for 8 years, and I think he defended it like, what was it, Sonic, like 30 times in 8 years.
Yeah, which is like it was a different time.
Like they were taking away the massive schedule, so they were wrestling like 300 days a year, and they had like there's like 50 days where you have off the whole year. But the thing is, the wrestlers themselves, they would party. They had rules. They did like there are some wrestlers that did heroin. They did meth. They did
A bunch of shit.
coke. Like they did cocaine, and like they said it like it wasn't because they were in pain. Their bodies were in pain. They were numbing themselves, like, because they were on the road, and like it's like any celebrity that's they get bored, they have nothing to do, like they feel empty inside, so they fill the void that they have.
And they don't have any form of entertainment other than work. But you're on
Yeah.
the road, you can't go and do anything.
And
Well,
there are lots of wrestlers that abuse their celebrity limelight. They'll like, oh my god, look at all the girls that want to be with me. You could be.
let me tell you something, brother.
Let me tell you something. Mick Jagger was an ugly looking motherfucker. Mick Jagger was ugly as shit, but he was dropping panties like it was nobody's business.
He looks like he's
Yeah.
made out of leather.
He looked like he ran his meat through one of those little
Put out his fucking
like those
face.
things you make meatloaf with, the little meat grater or
Grater.
something like that. He looks like somebody tried to sand his face and it didn't go too well.
That's pretty.
Didn't he? He was in Pirates of the Caribbean as Jack Sparrow's dad, right?
I think so. I just watched
Exactly.
Grease last night. I was like, damn, that motherfucker was ugly.
I think he played as he guest starred in there because they got a rocker as Jack Sparrow's dad for it, and he looked like his face was made of leather.
It might have been him. Might have. He was ugly as shit too.
Probably him.
I don't know if technically you can call this dark. Like
It's dark.
It's dark outside. That's what you mean.
no, I'm responding to Booty Warrior saying like, sorry if this is dark, and I was like, I don't know if you can call this dark. But John Oliver did a whole thing on
Yeah, the whole
WWE, and it
the
was
independent
really cool.
contractors, all that. Yeah, there's a lot of things I agree with.
he's not a fan
John
of
Oliver.
Vince McMahon
Right.
at all.
I'm not disagreeing with it.
Okay,
I'm not-
like, do you want me to?
ahead.
I just want
How
to do a
can
quick
you
one.
be exclusively independent?
Wait. Okay, yeah. So what people don't know is that they are labeled as independent contractors. Yet they had to sign a contract. You have to show up to this building at this time. You have to dress a certain way. You can't. You shouldn't. Ideally, you should not say that to an independent contractor.
Right.
And also, when they leave, you can't go to another company within 2 months,
Yep.
even though you can't
Yep.
do that to an independent contractor.
Yep.
And-
Are you talking about the 90 days?
Yeah, no complete cost. You can't actually do that.
I thought it was 90
Yeah.
days.
Some days 60, some 90. It's just depending.
It
on
doesn't
case by
matter.
case.
The whole point is they're
That's
they're
not-
told they're like independent contractors, but they're acting like they're specifically
employees.
They're
And the worst
made-
part, they don't have insurance.
Yeah. and the
They don't
worst
provide insurance.
exactly.
And recently, what most people don't know, recently, some of them are on like social media sites like Cameo, Twitch, YouTube, and all that.
Gotta
And
shut that shit down.
pretty much Vince McMahon said, "Hey, y'all got till early October to shut all this shit down." And pretty much a lot of people were like, "You can't really do that. Y'all are independent contract."
I think Charlotte had
How y'all
something.
fuck-
I truly believe Charlotte Flair had something to do with it.
It's because she isn't doing well.
She wasn't even in the top 10, and the number 10 slot made $5,000. That's not a lot of money,
Yeah, Big E made like 28 grand.
right? Roman Reigns made like 30 or something like that, close to the number. Like there were
Yeah.
wrestlers that barely broke $5,000, and they were charging like
And some of them,
$70.
and it's so weird because some of them are really entertaining. Like outside the ring, they're actually really entertaining. So like Asuka, her YouTube channel is really fun to watch. I like her YouTube channel.
Xavier Woods.
Up, down, down. Yeah, he's
Yeah, but
doing that.
Xavier Woods is Xavier Woods. That one's safe from being like touched. Like
I like
Xavier
WWE.
Woods
It's
is-
because
plays-
WWE. It's
he
because
plays
WWE gets
Dungeons
a
and
cut of it too.
Dragons.
right.
It's because WWE gets a cut of it.
Yeah,
That's
but
why.
Xavier Woods was talking about like his role, like the New Day's role in WWE now. They get so much creative freedom.
Because they got most. Because I think because Vince knows how over they are. They're like, all right, well, what would you do in this part? Hell, if some of them are on social media, they're like on no fucks given. But Randy Orton, he's like entertaining as fuck on Twitter than he is on
Randy
TV.
Orton calls out his own employers and coworkers. He'll call out everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, shit! It froze. It froze a little. No, but Randy Orton calls out everybody. It doesn't matter if you work with him.
No, it's odd. Since you were gone for like 30 minutes, we don't know if we froze at all because we judge it based
Yeah.
off of your reaction. We could have like paused like 3 times. We don't know.
Like, there's no stream. We got shut
We need
down.
like a metronome in your background.
We got shut down by Matsuri.
You need to put a little sign in your background that just kind of wobbles back and forth. Just lets us know how our
All
stream
right, I tell you
is
what,
doing
AJ Styles,
when it
take over.
stops.
Oh boy.
Come on, AJ.
Even AJ.
Always wear gloves.
AJ. Yeah, because it probably helps him better, I guess. And also, he's on because he used to be on Mixer. Now he's on
He
Twitch.
looks like an instructor I had.
Yeah, with the longer hair. He's got longer hair now.
He's got good hair. Give him that.
Because
Yeah.
he takes
I
care of
mean,
it.
I don't know. His little pop looks like an instructor I had.
Is there anybody we know who has social media sites? Oh yeah, up, down, down. Oh, Rusev has a fucking Twitch. He's on Twitch.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about something else because I really don't. I hate AEW. The more we talk
Yeah,
about
we-
wrestling, the more.
It
The more
starts
you
to
have to-
shift towards AEW.
Yeah, because I really fucking hate AEW. I tried to
Okay,
give them
so
a
we
chance.
covered.
I tried to give them a chance, but they're just becoming like Impact. Every time WWE fires somebody, there they go jizzing their pants, trying to give them a job.
Well,
So
it's
we've
not,
covered
isn't that how most of the fans
two
are?
things
Because they're.
tonight.
It's not how most of the fans are. They'd be like, "Oh, this guy's underutilized. He should go to AEW." And I'm like,
That's
"How do you know they want to go to AEW? Maybe they want to stay in WWE. Like, you don't know how they are. Maybe they want to stay there. Maybe they want to go somewhere
Listen,
else.
man,
you know?
if they want to hire me and make me do nothing for a paycheck, I'll do it.
If you can do your job, if you can't do your job and still get paid for it, would you do your job? No, just don't do anything, and they'll just keep paying you.
And they feed you for free. I don't, you know how much I'll
Goku will do it
save?
for food.
I'll show up for food. I'll like, what's that? Okay, Goku, we'll give you. I don't know. Will he sign the contract? I don't know. Let's offer him. Let's see what he wants. So how much do you want in your contract, Goku? I don't know. How much are you offering? Oh, damn, he's probably hard to get. All right,
They
you son
start
of a
giving
bitch.
you like numbers, and then you see like a cart go by with food. He's like, "Can I get some of that?" Like, food? Yeah. It's like, all right, deal. Like just food? Yeah.
I was like, oh, I see the
Yeah,
food
here you
cart.
go.
I see the food cart roll by. I'm like, oh, well, can we speed this up? All right, yeah. You got us by the throat. We'll offer you. I know it's a low ball offer, but how does $250,000 a year? So I'm like, what the fuck? I was gonna settle for 50. I was gonna settle for like 20,000 a year. I mean, yeah, no,
They
that's
ain't gonna offer you
good.
that much.
And free catering, right? Yes.
Put it in the contract.
It's in the contract.
I want to see it in writing.
I want to see it right. All right, food.
They just take out the money entirely, and you're just there for food the entire
Right.
time.
I mean, if you just pay for the gas in the hotel, I'll fucking show up for food.
That's how we get you to volunteer for things.
It actually is. Because that'll cover everything. That's where the money's
I
going
mean,
to go
it
anyway.
works.
Travel expenses, staying somewhere, and food.
Yep. That's pretty accurate.
and you just could be in the crowd getting free T-shirts.
I don't see a doctor anyway. I'll limp to the ring.
Okay.
Hey, let's
A lot of
put
people
through
do
4
that.
tables this afternoon.
Why did you give me that look when I said I don't see a doctor anyway?
I have insurance and I don't see a doctor.
Mexicans don't go and visit the doctor.
They're gonna
'Cause
tell you
every
what's
time
wrong
we
with
do,
you, and I don't
they're
want to
gonna-
hear that shit.
Because there's nothing wrong with us until we go to the doctor.
And there's just like fucking portfolio.
Then all of a sudden we show up and we got
Portfolio.
cancer and diabetes.
You mean a medical record?
It's really thick though.
We don't speak doctor around here.
We
Do
don't
you
speak
take any
medical.
prescription medication? I take Tylenol.
I mean, every
Or
time
something hurts,
every time you
it's
show up to the
Tylenol.
doctor, you show up to the doctor to like just get a checkup to make sure everything's working. Next thing you know, you got diabetes and cancer.
Shit.
You got super cancer.
I'll get some chicken noodle soup tonight. I'll be okay.
All right, I'll
That's
get some.
right.
Don't worry, doctor. I'll pick up
Some
some
Vicks?
Vicks and 7-Up.
That's pretty much the accurate.
Little
Oh, it's
bit of
like that.
ibuprofen.
It's like that. It's like that South Park episode where like they got SARS or something like that, and they found the cure, which was a Campbell's soup and Sprite.
Right. Super Juice over there, like, I can't believe y'all are giving this terrible advice.
It's the truth,
Yeah.
man. Fuck the doctor.
I mean, to be fair, we all look up stuff. We all look up our symptoms on WebMD.
Well,
No,
not only that, but
I,
we live in a
I know what's wrong with my body. I'm in terrible pain. It doesn't matter.
no because the
It ain't,
fucking
it ain't cancer. I'm fine.
the medical the way the medical system in this country works sucks anyway.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not saying anything about
That's
that.
why we
I'm
don't wanna go.
Absolutely in agreement. No, I understand that. However, I don't know how to say it.
Say
Forget
it.
it. There's just other ways to go like around that.
Yeah. Well,
It's
let's
not
put it this
about
way.
it's not about waiting until something is broken. It's about going
You get
before
your
there's
oil
a
changes
problem.
on your car.
It's about going before there's a
an
problem.
issue.
Right. It's about going before there's a problem, knowing what your baseline is, and then you have an actual better understanding, and so does your medical professional know, like, okay, yeah, this is not normal because we know what your baseline is. We know
Right.
what you on normal
No, I
looks
mean
like.
you can
Right.
say that you can say all that, you can say whatever you want, but at the end of the day, all I
But
heard
also-
was they're still gonna charge me.
That's the issue.
Why do you think we
Because, like,
sometimes give fake
Unem-
names when we're in the
people
hospital?
people that are unemployed, how are they going to go to the hospital and schedule an appointment? They have no insurance and they can't afford a $120 doctor's visit.
Right. No, I understand about that. It's no, and I agree with that too. I'm just
Solve
saying,
our medical
so-
issues, Super Chew.
I ain't no doctor.
But you speak,
But-
doctor.
I've
I
got
just-
this rash. I'm just messing with you.
Where do I start?
I don't
But
have
no,
a rash.
all I can
That
do
we
is
know of.
say, right. All I can do is say, stay away from things high in sugar, stay away from alcohol, stay away, actually, or exercise, eat your, hey,
So
eat your
so
leafy
everyone out
vegetables.
there, stop being Mexican.
Mexican. This is anti-Mexican propaganda.
Oh
It
my
really
God.
is. Like what the hell? My
What?
ancestors are
You
turning
can't
over
throw
in their
in
graves.
oh my God, you can't just throw in a salad. You can still be Mexican,
They
just
put
add
that
a
on the
salad.
taco.
Yeah, we
They put
it
the salad on the
We put it
taco.
in the burger and the taco. That's not food. That's what.
And then when it
food
falls out,
eats.
they throw it away.
And they try to reverse it by making a taco salad.
Yeah,
fool
that's
us.
how wraps were invented.
They
You
kept falling
guys.
out.
Wraps are just the white man's version of a lazy burrito.
My brother he's in the medical profession. He stopped caffeine yesterday and he was bitching the entire day. He couldn't have any more caffeine.
A
had a
withdrawal
mi-
and all that.
Because
He
he
had
went
a
cold turkey?
migraine.
Of course he would.
He went cold turkey.
Yeah,
And he knew
because
it.
you
He
went
knew
cold
to do it.
turkey. If you ease off, it's not so bad.
Wait,
And we were
wait,
we were having a Zoom and we were drinking like Pepsi and stuff. It's like, how dare you,
Yeah.
you asshole! I was like, I went 3 days without caffeine and I damn near killed myself because I can't.
Yeah,
do this
for
shit.
real,
I need
like,
a stimulant.
I went a week and I was just like, I had to sleep longer and I was getting headaches and I hated life. And my
Sounds like
neighbors'
regular
kids
days,
wouldn't stay
though.
off my lawn.
You might have been 60 years old. Get over here, you kids!
Yeah.
No, they will walk through my fucking lawn because, like, the ones over here are friends with the ones over here, and they walk on my fucking lawn to hang out with each other. Get off my lawn.
Have you considered putting up a fence?
Can't. Not in the front yard.
A small fence.
You can't. You're not supposed to.
Do you have?
I've
You
seen it.
can't block the
HOA?
driveway, and you
Yeah.
can't block the driveway.
I've been to his house. I've seen him.
I live on a
tell,
main
no.
road. Even though
My
I live in a
God.
main,
Okay.
I live on
No,
what?
don't do that.
What?
Black Sonic.
Comments?
Okay, yeah, seriously. I can't. I don't know why I can't see the comments. They're not-
Don't tell me how to live
Uh-huh.
my life, lady. Just eat a slab of Vicks Vapor Rub when you have any trouble breathing.
Are the comments on the
Be
podcast? Because they're not
more
in front
after
of me
that.
for
Yes.
some reason. Okay.
Yeah,
they
they're on.
They are.
You
Uh,
read
That's
the
not a
comments.
thing.
We
Don't do
remember to
that.
read the comments when you
Don't
were
do
gone.
that.
Okay, first off, you can't even talk to Black Sonic. He lives off of cheese pizza and chicken nuggets and Kool-Aid.
Bro.
Well, that's a lot of protein. He's okay then. He's fine.
He's fine.
Kool-Aid is straight
You got
sugar.
your juice. You got your juice.
That's
you
not
got your
juice.
proteins. There's probably some form of fruit in there.
I think he likes juice too. I don't know, but you like
Purple is a
Kool-Aid.
fruit.
Purple is a
It's
purple is a
grape flavor.
taste.
It's grape color.
I
Purple
don't.
color.
I don't even say purple anymore. I say grape flavored.
How are y'all still alive? It's amazing.
Mostly with anger.
Yeah, really,
Also,
because
We're
we want
too,
to.
we're too stubborn to
There's
die.
someone that we all like. Every guy has like that one person they want to outlive, so they can piss on their or tap dance on their grave.
Yep.
Like
That's
Jim
true.
Cornette.
I have
Yeah,
an
that
unnecessary anger towards one person from high school and junior high that there's no real reason to anymore. It's this guy, Riley Davis. I played him a game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in junior high, and I lost to him, and I was very upset ever since that day.
I know
hate
there's-
this guy from
I
now
know
on.
17, one of the other members of Geeks 5 ever. There's one person who he hates so much that he's so determined to outlive him just so he can shit on his grave. 17. The other person he doesn't like is a cosplayer and a YouTuber.
All right.
And did a 22-minute review of Sonic the Hedgehog.
I feel like that person's been mentioned before.
He has.
Poorly
Wow.
mentioned.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
Throwing their name under the
No,
bus.
no, because like I have a couple because I try to help him and I have a couple issues, but 17 like he doesn't like him at all. Like I as a practical joke, I sent him a link to a video and it was one of his reviews and he watched it for like 2 minutes and then he's like cussing me out over the phone.
Listen, I stay living because of spite. That's from Black's. That's from Black
Sprite.
Sock. Spite.
Right.
Oh, Sprite.
Out of spite.
Out of
Thirst
Sprite.
quenched me.
That would be funny. If you said
What
like
if
that. Out of
Sprite is the
I'm not
fun?
dead yet.
What if Sprite is the elixir of life?
It's
the-
not.
The perfect combination of lemon
It's
and
not.
lime and
Why
sugar.
can't you just let us live life?
Because you'll die.
Who wants to live in this world?
I'm pretty fond of it.
Everything's
People
on fire.
That think they can change it for the better.
Everything's on fire, and if it's not, people set it on fire.
It's mostly California.
All of our politicians are too busy being crooked and stupid. It doesn't matter what political
change
party
that.
they
I mean,
are.
not
that's
all
not
of
new.
them, but
All
some
of
more than
them.
others.
all the ones in charge, so it's not
I'll be
new.
right back.
All right, now we
All
start
the-
to talk
some
about
of the-
Sonic podcast.
Some of the most beloved celebrities turned out to be creeps and pedophiles. There's only like 3 celebrities we're
sucks.
guaranteed to like that we can guarantee to love, and like there's nothing wrong with them. It's Keanu Reeves and
Betty White.
no, I don't care about Betty White.
What?
Wait,
She's an
what?
ageless monolith of purity. Betty White will never die.
I'm
better
She's
not.
I'm
older.
disagreeing with that. I'm
She's
just-
older than sliced bread.
She
I
is
don't-
older
I'm
than
not, I'm not,
she.
I'm not
That
disagreeing.
makes her better than sliced bread.
I am not disagreeing, but I'm just not a fan. That's all.
Okay. Well, she's literally seen it all.
Yep.
God's gift to the world are Keanu Reeves, Will Ferrell, because he's funny.
I already know.
Anchorman, Talladega Nights. Oh,
You're
I'm
not
gonna put
proving
him
your
on-
point.
I'm not putting him on Keanu Reeves'
You're
list,
not
though.
proving your point.
Got Keanu Reeves and Betty White.
There you go.
And I think John Cena. No, The Rock and John Cena. The Rock,
I'll put The
John
Rock.
Cena, and Keanu Reeves.
I want to put John Cena. Yeah. I think The Rock has shown enough away from wrestling, so I'll put The Rock.
No, I mean they're celebrities. No, they're actors.
Yeah.
They're both actors. They've transitioned past wrestler. They are bona fide grade A celebrities. They are.
I would put
It's-
John
it's
Cena as a
Keanu-
great
it's-
A
it's
celebrity.
It's
He's
pronounced
the-
Keanu. No, yeah. So
But
Keanu
none
Reeves.
of them are better than Betty White.
How?
Betty White's like Morgan Freeman. Betty White and Morgan Freeman
What has Betty White done besides act?
lived.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, Golden
The
Girls
Rock
is a great show.
donated millions of dollars to help Houston.
I have no idea how much Betty White has possibly donated. She's been
Yeah.
alive since the
But-
Stone Age.
The Rock, I mean, no one has done more Make-A-Wish than John Cena. Like, he's still doing that right now.
Okay.
They've donated to charities. They've donated to
What,
people
and Betty
that
White
they-
hasn't?
I don't know.
Well,
we
then
don't
there you
know.
go.
She's
Then-
been around
but
before.
Because I
Make-A-Wish.
don't know this, then I can't put her above. How can
She's
I put you on a pedestal when I don't know anything about you?
Then go
All right, your
learn
big-
something
your
before
big
you
three-
start putting people on pedestals.
Big three: Keanu
I
Reeves,
have.
Betty
I
White,
did
The
learn.
Rock. I
I
will put
learned about
John Cena
Keanu
like
Reeves.
second.
I learned
tier.
about The
I won't
Rock,
put him
and I've
top
learned
tier.
about John Cena.
Go learn about Betty White then,
Why do I have to learn about Betty White?
because you can't just deny her access to a
Sure, I
pedestal.
can, because I don't care.
Just because you don't know about her.
She'll outlive us all.
Look, this is based on y'all's personal. I said the people that I believe that are God's gift to the world. My opinion doesn't. I don't have to adjust.
Hits
my
you, Gabby.
opinion.
That's it. You're out of the club.
No, I don't have to adjust my opinion based on your
kidding, it's-
preferences.
I am back.
Like, I don't know that much about Betty White. I know there's people that love her. I know they adore her. But when it comes to being like a gift to the world, you have to do
going
more
on?
than just be funny and be charming.
Puppy. Well, then that also rules out The Rock and John Cena and Keanu Reeves. 'cause
But
they're
they've
known for
donated
that
to
too.
charities. They've done stuff.
What is this about?
They've done stuff for people.
Goku won't put
There
Betty
you go.
White on the top tier
Animals.
list.
Won't put what?
Won't put Betty White on the top tier list of great human beings that have helped people.
All right, what has she done?
I don't know.
She has built schools too.
She saved thousands of animals.
Well, who said
Dolly
that?
Parton is also great. In the
Dolly Parton
comments.
and Betty White are great. Dolly Parton gets that
Those
bad rep
schools.
because she's, that country
Busty.
singer who's like 5'1".
Right, and but like
She's as wide. She's
yeah,
as
Betty
broad
White
as
has
she
done
is
that,
tall.
but guess what? So has the Rock and John Cena have done lots of stuff on that level.
Kidding, Gabby. you
Betty
can
White's
stay in
been
the
doing it
club.
longer.
But she done as much.
Well, if you go by
I'm
inflation,
sorry,
she
but
probably
nothing
has.
beats when you're on the
I
road.
don't understand your formula. Explain.
Yeah, what's your criteria? That's another.
Solve for X. Like,
Oh
what
my
are you
God.
talking about?
She has saved animals. I'm not saying that she's not a great person, but I'm not putting her in my top 3.
All right, fine.
This is Goku's personal top 3. Okay, you
All
gotta
right,
label
fine.
it Goku's then.
Because Keanu Reeves has the money he made from The Matrix, he donated to the special effects, the sound effects, and the stunt double people. He has donated a lot of his money to hospitals, actual hospitals. He doesn't live like a very, very high profile life, even though he does live a celebrity life, not like an A-lister.
Doesn't he live in an apartment?
No, he doesn't. He actually has a house in California.
Alright.
With staff. I think somebody tried to break into his. I think somebody broke into his house.
And then they died 5 times
But
before they hit the
Keanu
ground.
Reeves is one of those individuals. Keanu Reeves is one of those individuals. When he takes a picture and he hugs them, his arm doesn't
Master
go
of
over
the floating hand technique.
He mastered the floating hand. And John
Give me
Cena, I respect the shit out of him because no one has done more Make-A-Wish Foundation wishes than him. And I'm sorry, I love animals, but I put children above animals first. Especially children that are sick and dying.
Okay.
And The Rock
That is your top 3.
right, and they have all donated to cities that needed help and a lot of things. So I don't give a shit about Betty White. I mean, she's a great person. I'm not saying she's not, but I just don't care.
I would say, ignoring Betty White, I wouldn't put John Cena there. I would definitely The Rock, but probably not John Cena because I don't think John Cena's done as much as The Rock has. Just because he's done more of the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
No,
he
he's
probably
done
hasn't
more.
donated
He's
as
done
much.
more than that. He does charities like He does lots and lots of charities. And WWE does a lot of charities for publicity, but he has done actual charities, like to where, like, yeah, he's a fucking Boy Scout. On a personal level, I don't fucking like him. I fucking, if I you know, he almost slapped the phone out of my hand, I would have bitch slapped him. But he is a great, like, he's a great human being. I have to give him credit for that. Like, you can be, I could hate your guts, but if you do something nice, I'll give you credit.
Fuck this asshole. But
Well, you know, you know how many times I've said fuck John Cena. If I could, if I ever had the chance and could legally pepper spray him in the face, I would. Remember Hump Day? Yeah, don't hump John Cena.
His butt cheeks are too strong.
I mean, I really haven't even seen anything Betty White's in, honestly.
It's because most of her stuff was old. Because she's old.
Isn't she in Everybody Loves Raymond?
No.
No,
The
that was
Golden
Doris
Girls.
Roberts. She died.
I don't
Probably
know.
best known for Golden Girls, which she was old in that.
I never
old
seen
show.
Golden Girls.
And Gold. No, she wasn't. She was in her 50s. They were in their 50s. That was
they
the
all
whole
look
point.
old.
That's old.
Okay. Regardless,
old.
I've never seen Golden Girls.
It's
Well,
hilarious.
well,
Go watch it.
That
I'll pass.
that's a good show. Even like, there's not a lot of people who do not like Golden Girls. It's just a good show.
Well,
Just
I mean,
a bunch of angry old
That was
people.
ahead of
I've
its time.
seen clips,
It was in
I'm
the
just-
80s, and that was ahead of its time.
I don't know. I grew up with Chava el Ocho, el Chespirito, and todo eso.
El Chapulín Colorado.
El Chapulín Colorado no contaba como astucio. See, I grew
Someone-
up with
She doesn't do a lot. She's in hot. She was. I don't know if it's still going. Hot in Cleveland.
It's not going.
No, it's not.
No,
But
you gotta
that was
understand. I
pretty-
live in a Mexican household. Whatever's hot in Mexico, that's what we watch.
Mexican.
But like,
Mexican.
she doesn't act anymore because she's just old. She didn't have to.
Well, she
She's
didn't act in
90.
Mexico.
She just
9.
wants to.
You know who our version of Superman was, since we were talking about wrestling? El Santo.
Santo.
Didn't he wrestle for like 60 years without removing his mask?
He finally revealed his face to the world, and then 2 weeks later he died.
Was it he like revealed it because he knew he was dying?
Yeah, that's what everybody thinks.
He's like, might as well.
He was our Superman. He was our Hulk Hogan. There's
In
movies
all the
with
movies
him
he was
in it.
in, he just had the mask on.
El Santo versus Dracula, El Santo versus Frankenstein, El Santo versus the Wolfman.
It's like Ultraman.
He
The
pretty much,
movies where there's movies where he removes his mask, but you see the back of him, and it's not him; it's a stunt double. Because they didn't want the actor in front of El Santo to see him,
Well,
so he had a stunt double in place.
so, I read Eddie Guerrero's book, and he talked about El Santo because his dad and El Santo were really good friends. So, only a handful of people actually knew what he looked like. Even out in public, he would go out with the mask if he was in a public setting. But like no one knew what he looked like. So whenever he did go out without it, like Eddie never saw him without the mask because even his own family couldn't see him without only his dad got to see him without the mask.
Imagine all the crimes he could have committed just by not wearing the mask.
No, you can't do something like that because when you're considered like
You're a public figure.
you are.
I
a
know,
public-
but he could have. No one knows what he looks like.
They even
Take
no.
that off,
Is
walk down the
is
street.
it considered a crime if there's no charges pressed? He could have robbed people, and they probably. He doesn't even have to rob people. People gave him whatever he wanted. Like in Mexico, he got everything for free. His cars, his clothes, his food, everything was free. So is it considered stealing if you can just take it?
Yes. Don't ask for it. It's stealing.
He doesn't have to. Dude, people throw shit at him. I threw shit at him. I wasn't even there, and I threw shit at him.
Still
I will
stealing.
travel through time and throw shit at him.
Still stealing.
Okay, let's
Remember,
get some.
crime is a crime.
No, because he didn't steal anything. Let's get some Hispanics and let's get some Latinos. I'm tired of the white people.
We're 50% of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
This
we're
is
trying
the
to
only
keep
way
it
we're
fair.
balanced. It used to be 2-on-1.
We're trying to keep it fair because some of our conversations would be like this. You know what happened to me today? I got pulled over by a white cop. Asshole.
Believe
Hashtag
it.
just Goku thinks.
Just Goku shit.
I was about to fight this guy. Put it on the list.
Like I was about to do something, but then I realized, shit, he's white. People are gonna care.
So I went and found myself a nice minority.
About to fight him.
God.
I invited Jace here because he's white and he's got good credit.
I have good credit.
Good credit.
Who put the hotel rooms under my name?
I don't think that has
Oh,
to
it's
do
a
with
white
the credit rating.
I don't know. They could check it.
See, Mr.
That's a
Jesse
Kelly.
Goku,
Very
right?
white.
Yes. It says here you've been kicked out 7 times. Yes. Right.
Yes.
7 times and not more.
Yes.
Because my affiliate is pretty good. Like, hello, I'm white.
That's how you're gonna introduce yourself. My affiliate, my partner here who works with me. He'll handle all the information. Hello, I'm white. I mean, Jace.
It's nice to meet you. I have a 744 credit rating. Oh yes, nice to meet you.
Then Jesse said pendejo to the cop. I'm Mexican and have good credit. Pachinko, you have betrayed us.
Good job.
There has
So
to be
proud of
one.
you.
Well, technically,
Has to be one.
They all use the same credit.
Wow.
who told you that?
I don't know. I'm just making things up.
I'm like, where did you hear that? That's supposed to be a secret.
I'm pretty sure I heard it from your blog. It was the summer of 1984.
Oh my god.
I wasn't even born.
Those are the best days of my life.
So what did y'all talk about while I was gone besides
We
wrestling?
went over the PlayStation stuff.
the PlayStation?
Yeah, that's what
stuff?
we were talking about. Yeah, that was it.
That was pretty much it.
Very
Yeah, because
smooth.
everyone doesn't realize this, but we were struggling for topics today to talk about, and like, oh, what are we
Well,
talking
yesterday we didn't even bring it up until we started. We had we have nothing. Today it was like, we should probably come up with a topic today.
Monday you were watching me eat. That was weird.
That was
That
45
was
minutes
great.
of our topic.
That was awesome.
That's where they
Our
come here
viewership
for.
shot up so much. We need to
Did
do
it
it again.
really? No, it didn't.
Yes, it did. It was at 20 at one point. By the way, we did receive recognition.
Y'all are some sick motherfuckers.
How are we sick?
Not specifically y'all three.
When you say y'all, it's a group effort.
Don't
It's
not lump us in
everybody.
with them either, because we don't know yet.
Wait, what happened?
You're a sick motherfucker. You know that, Keyblade Sonic?
What?
He's confused too. What the fuck did I do?
Welcome to the podcast where we don't know what we're talking about. We're going to keep
No.
trying, though.
Welcome to the
Black
Geeks Five
Sock.
Ever podcast, where we have no clue what's going on. I'm your
Okay.
host.
No, Black Sonic. That was great.
What did I do?
Goku is the super Mexican. Keyblade is the gamer. Youth crowd. Jace is white and bald. And Lady is the token female.
The Cocoa God.
So okay,
Damn.
so check this out. So we got
That's
we
pretty
we
accurate.
actually got an email from Restream at the beginning of the month. Congratulations! It
Uh-oh.
says your monthly streaming update. Can you believe it's already September? Well, before you jump into your next month of streaming, let's take a look back of how you did in August. And then it says, "Hooray!" They sent me this thing that says, "Hooray! I'm one of the most active restreamers in August."
Nice.
We had a total
Active.
of
We do it
19
every
streams.
fucking- You do it every fucking day.
We had a
Yeah, what are
total
you
of
talking about?
19 streams. We were more active than 86% of Restream users.
Cool.
We had a
Yes,
total of
Smith.
32 hours and 53 minutes. You streamed more than 82% of Restream users. Our maximum podcast was 2 hours and 31 minutes. The stream was longer than 55% of other users. So we need to up our game. We need to be on here for 10 hours. Nope.
One of these days, we got to do like those weird 24-hour streams where we don't know what
Charity
we're doing.
streams.
We are a charity.
Yeah, we really are charity.
Charity to the people.
Does this make you happy? I learned to juggle today.
So yeah, let's share our numbers with our listeners, because our listeners. Oh damn, it's making me log in. I can't check shit.
Never mind.
Never mind. No, because the average stream is I think the average is twice a week and at an hour a day. So yay, we
Well, that's
are one of
one-
their top streamers. No, okay,
Twice
maybe
a
not
week, an hour
their
a day,
top.
That's 2 hours. 2 hours a week, essentially. We do that in one day.
Well, if you add up the numbers, that's almost 1,000 views a week.
Oh, I like the comment from Pachinko. It's don't forget, Keyblade Sonic is I'm not a furry, but
Yeah, I'm the definition of that in a way.
I'm not a
No,
furry.
there's a lot of them because
50%
what does
of your fucking Facebook is just Coco shit. And from
Yeah, no. Keyblade Sonic is
'cause,
definitely the
'cause that's-
definition of.
I'm not a furry, but
Well, it's
No,
like
it
the
also
other-
does-
Go ahead.
it also doesn't help too, is because there's this. I don't know. A lot of people are into that now because there's an anime called Brand New Animal or something like that, and it's about humans and basically humanized fur people living together. It doesn't help that.
What's the one where
I know,
there's that
right?
lizard guy who eats people's heads?
Terminator?
What the fuck?
There's a lizard person who he's like an investigator, but he eats people's heads. I don't know.
Terminator?
I'm trying to remember what.
Yeah, remember Terminator, the lizard guy?
Yeah, I remember that movie.
Well,
It's
no,
the
I was
same
going
one.
to say the
Shit.
actual proper example definition for Keyblade Sonic, it's just like when the person says, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
Nah, that's the only
But
difference.
shift it to furry.
But I do it for free. I don't do it money.
No,
There's
but
not a money
you
thing.
shift some of it, though. I'm not a furry, but Coco is Coco.
There you go. That's a good one.
There's always an
but-
exception.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like all you do is switch it around. Swap it around, man. Open up your mind and lighten yourself.
Get off my lawn.
Sorry,
Get off my lawn.
Yeah.
I mean, Booty Warrior is gay, so he'll do it for free and for the $20. De Niro. Oh no,
Dinero.
Dora Hedero.
Doradero.
Doradero, yeah.
Dogs here. We did mention Matsuri.
We did.
Yeah.
I think we did in the pre-show. I don't think we mentioned it during the actual show.
No,
Oh, we did
we-
mention it. Yeah, we have Matsuri
Yeah, we
South,
did.
Matsuri
Because
North,
you even said
Matsuri East.
John. You even said John.
Fuck you, John
Yeah,
Lee.
he did.
They're gonna blame us if everybody hates him one day. You know whose fault it is? It's
Cool.
Jake's 5 Ever's fault.
I'll meet him in the ring
You're gonna
or in the
fight-
alley.
You're gonna go naked wrestle with him?
Sure. I'll oil it up, put on the Russian oils, and fight him.
No.
Mano
see,
a
that,
mano.
that whole oil wrestling thing is how it turned
You
into the
fucked up
UFC,
your-
and I fucked up my ribs.
I was like, fuck up your ribs.
It's
Vietnam
supposed to be
flashbacks.
fun and playful. Y'all turned it into the UFC.
And they got rid of the oil.
Yeah, the other dude had already soaked up all the oil, so it was like really rough.
Mhm.
Dude, man, I broke my ribs, and those were the worst. The first 2 weeks were hell, but like I didn't sleep on a bed for like almost 8 weeks.
I want my baby back,
That shit-
baby back,
that shit
baby
sounds
back,
rough.
baby back.
Do they
Really?
still do that, Chili's?
I want my
Baby.
baby back, baby. I want my baby back, baby. You gotta do the chili.
Jellies,
What the fuck?
baby back ribs, barbecue sauce. Got in my belly.
No. You
ballet.
forgot the when he says baby back ribs. I want my baby chili's baby back ribs.
Barbecue sauce.
I can go for some chili right
Pencil.
about now.
Here, I'll drive.
Today's
Here, I'll ride
podcast
it.
is brought to you
Quit
by
drawing
Chili's.
on your dog.
He's got to give him tattoos.
Yeah.
I have a gift card to Applebee's that is almost a year old now.
I don't
I
want
have,
to go
like-
to
I
Applebee's.
have an Olive Garden one.
I don't know where an Applebee's is.
Why
and
is
am I
it
supposed to
called-
pick
I-
the apples or the bees?
I
See,
don't,
that's you're gonna be disappointed because they don't sell apples nor bees.
I want the bees though.
I know.
you know what?
stupid,
You know
right?
what's funny?
Release the bees.
I have nothing against Applebee's. They're actually kind of good, but I think they're like the redneck Olive Garden.
That's yeah. Redneck Olive Garden.
like a weird version of chili.
Speaking of
Oh,
that,
you know
I
what
do
we
have
can talk about tomorrow? Dates. What do you consider like when you start dating
good date.
somebody? What do you consider a date? Some people are like that
Yeah.
one meme that says if your man takes you to Red Lobster, then you need to
Right.
rethink your
Better
life.
fucking eat the damn biscuits and quit
Them
complaining.
damn biscuits and
First off, I mean, if you took me to Red Lobster, I'd fill up on biscuits alone.
yeah. I don't need the entree. I'll just eat the fucking.
I can't afford
There you
lobster
go.
anyway, so what the fuck? I don't even
Good
like
date.
lobster. It's a lot of work. You got to like open them up, and
That's what I was talking about. Like,
More
fuck this
complicated
shit.
I didn't
You
come
burn
here
more
to work.
calories than you get when you eat the damn thing.
For real, I didn't come here to work.
B-stars, yeah,
God.
B-stars. That's a good example.
Just take the
Crazy
crabs,
river.
beating it on the table. Open. Give me meat.
What?
Bastards.
Wait, what? Lazy bastards.
It's that pushing. Bobby, Bobby.
Look, I already let Fuddruckers slide with the whole. Here's the burger. Go put whatever you
Ooh,
want on it.
I got Fuddruckers news. They're closing.
Speedwreckers, they're shutting down. So is
Yeah.
Lubies.
Fuddruckers and Lubies
Yeah.
are closing down.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Why?
Because they don't make any
COVID.
money. Liquid.
I don't know why they stay. Yeah, like they closed down forever ago, and it's like Y'all could have been doing the takeout thing too. I don't know what the problem was.
No,
But
they need to
Luby's is a
open. They need
cafeteria.
to
They can't
open,
really
and
do that.
everyone listening to this podcast needs to go eat there.
No.
Fuddruckers?
It ain't gonna happen.
Fuddruckers, yes, but Luby's, I don't know.
No, Luby's
Luby's
has the best macaroni and cheese. Like you,
Luby's
They
is
used
for old.
to.
They're for old people.
They're used to.
They used
Used
to.
to.
Super Juice says
Used
used to.
Yeah.
like who has better
No.
macaroni?
Yeah.
That's
Who
what I
got better?
thought.
I'm kind of curious.
Homemade.
The
It's
fuck?
still like fucking Luby's. Just because I can't name one doesn't mean I'm gonna give it to
Bless
fucking
you.
Luby's.
Name a place that makes
Did
macaroni.
you say that
and
really
cheese.
fast?
Dickies,
That was you, Goku. You're at that.
Dickies, whiskey cake.
No,
he's not.
There's a place called
Um,
Whiskey Cake.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh,
Is it what
you
I
gotta come
think
down
of?
to Houston. I got a treat to show
Is
you. I
this
love
whiskey and cake put together?
yes, and it is delicious.
I like dessert and
It
drinking.
is great.
Fuck that! If you come
Combined
down
So
to
with
they
those-
have a good thing. So they have a thing. What did I just say?
Macaroni?
Dickie's Barbecue has a macaroni. Dickie's Barbecue has a thing. Whiskey Cake has a thing.
Spring Creek.
Trust me, mac and cheese is my shit, bro. I can eat my weight in mac and cheese all day,
yeah,
every
mac
day.
and cheese is my shit too. I grew up around soul food, and mac and cheese is soul food.
Yeah.
But still, Luby's is crap.
Luby's is a
It used to be
cafeteria
good.
style restaurant though. So if
I
you're getting
understand.
cafeteria food, I got that shit in high school.
Maybe the one you went to was shit. And if Jace
Probably,
comes
yeah.
to
That
Houston,
happens too.
yeah,
No, I've gone to a bunch of Luby's.
maybe
There
you're
was
cursed.
one on Fuquay.
She
There was
seems
one
like
on
someone who
Fuquay
would
I
go
went
to.
to.
A
There
lot
was
of
the one
movies.
that was in Baybrook Mall. I went to that, and there's the one that's down the street from my mother. I go to that too, and the one in the mall shut down entirely. The other two, they're just
the mall. What mall?
Baybrook
Yeah,
Mall.
which
I just said it.
Baybrook. Oh yeah,
Baybrook Mall.
Baybrook used to have
Baybrook Mall
There's
used to
a-
have a
Used to have
Luby's in there.
There's a Baybrook Mall.
one. Yeah, that's where they have a bunch of people go buy Funkos at.
Oh,
Because
Anyway,
they got a Thinky, they got a box lunch.
'cause I
they
know
got
Memorial, the
Topic.
Galleria, Willowbrook, and Deerbrook.
all right, you're over there.
Baybrook is like near Gal. It's based on
Black
Lady
Sonic
Gaga.
says,
You know how
"Come
many
on down to
times
Houston to see Lady and
you know how
her
many times
whiskey
I've
cake."
said on the podcast that I live close to the heart of downtown. Like you, even Keyblade Sonic knows that I live really close to downtown Houston.
No,
Yeah.
I know. I keep forgetting. Well, I live in Clear Lake by Space Center Houston.
Okay, according to the
You know what we got
comments,
there? Baybrook fucking Mall.
We also
Luby's
have nothing
also
out
has
there.
had takeout for like 10 years now. So if Luby's has always had takeout and they
Right.
Why the
weren't,
fuck did they?
that means they
I don't know
still
what's happened.
couldn't.
I ain't-
Because old people
No, but
don't do
that's what I'm
takeout.
sa-
Old people go
No,
to.
but
I'm gonna
that's
go
what
to
I'm
this
saying. The quality of the ingredients have gone downhill
Yeah, they
in
declined.
recent years. Certain Golden Corral has
Mac and
restaurant.
cheese.
mac and cheese, but certain locations have gone downhill.
the one in
like, they're-
Deerbrook is like
If I go to a buffet, I'm not
Okay, well, I
eating
haven't
mac
been
and
to that
cheese.
one.
There's nothing
the
but
one. No,
entrees on
no,
my
the
plate.
chef, like
Yeah.
the
We
guy,
went to one.
the guy
We
that
went
makes
to
the
one
meat,
in
he
Corpus
grills the meat.
Christi.
Who gets sides at a buffet?
What?
I want entree.
No,
at a
no.
buffet.
But at the one in Deerbrook, they have a guy in there. He's really cool as shit. He's really down, like really cool. We were talking, like, hey man. So we were talking, and he's like, he's from the hood too. So he makes the steaks, and he makes them real good, dude. Like he knows how to make his shit, dude.
Right.
Golden
He's
Corral
like,
or
I-
Luby's.
He's like, ain't nobody gonna walk out
Think
here with
Golden
food
Corral.
poisoning while I'm here. He's like, I got you.
Aw.
And he's like, I got you, man. I got you. I'm like, hey man, give me the medium rare. He's like, I got you, Holmes.
Got you,
There you go.
homie.
And their macaroni is like all their sides are for like steak, so their shit is their
Yeah.
shit's really
Yeah.
good, dude. Like
Yeah, but like one time we were in Corpus Christi. We evacuated for one of the hurricanes, and we went to Golden Corral, and I saw like a grasshopper or something in the fucking mac and cheese. Yay
extra
big.
protein.
So the
Extra
It was
protein.
yay
Extra
big.
protein.
I looked straight at it. It looked straight
eat
at
the
me. I was like,
motherfucker.
"Fuck that shit."
You know how many times?
Stir it up a bit.
You know how many times? You know, one time we went to the ranch in Mexico because we have land there, and they're barbecuing, they're
El
grilling
Rancho
food.
de Mexico.
Well, El Rancho. We have a rancho. We have land there, and it's worth a lot of money. So
Oh,
we go.
Ryan Steakhouse. That had the best mac
I
and cheese
remember
I've had
Ryan.
today.
We fucking go inside the fucking house, and there's like a big ass fucking rattlesnake that looks like this bitch is trying to rival an anaconda on the fucking couch. You know what they did to that bitch?
Fed it.
They killed it, and then they threw him on the grill too.
Rattlesnake's good. Snake is good.
They skinned him, then they threw him on the grill, and then they turned the rattle into a toy. I was joking. about
Goku.
toy. but they
Do
didn't
you have
scan
an
them.
affiliate link?
Huh?
Do you have an affiliate?
Why?
That's 903.
I'm ready to go.
We did start late.
Right. But we haven't mentioned our lovely affiliate yet.
Yes, we have. In
No,
the
we
middle
haven't.
and the beginning.
Do it again.
You weren't here for the middle or the beginning.
No, I did. I said use the coupon code Geeks5ever. Because you don't pay
Do it again.
attention in the beginning.
I fucking watched you the whole time.
And I don't do the affiliate. Once it's this far, I don't do the affiliate until when we're closing. What? That's how it is. That's what.
Sonic, what you got going on?
What?
What you got going
I
on?
like how I wasn't even
Just
done
ignoring
talking and
it.
they just already changed subject.
They just cut to me. I'm like, what?
Got a promo right now.
Got a promo.
We're tired of hearing about Goku and rattlesnakes and belts.
know.
What do you mean? I know. Sorry if my life wasn't like boring. You know what I saw in Mexico once? A drive-by. You know what they did? They got out of the car and started throwing rocks at each other.
A what?
A drive-by.
It was a drive-by. They got out of the car and started throwing rocks
You
at each
lagged
other.
again.
Not on the podcast. Hey. To the
It's always
people that
us.
matter.
Damn. Called out.
So they get out of the car. They're throwing rocks at each other. And then they get back in the car. It won't start, so they get out and push it to get a running start.
I remember this story.
It's fucking great. I think it was 15. It's fucking great. I tried to get
Y'all need
involved.
some help?
Well, that's what happens when you have gang violence in a poor neighborhood.
No one can afford bullets. They're expensive.
They are expensive. The last time I went to Mexico, we were driving by and they were towing a minivan that got shot up. And apparently that was normal.
Oh, it's just Tuesday. Don't worry.
No, it really is because near the border it's dangerous. Like some areas, like they'll tell you like, "Hey, don't be out past this hour."
But why?
Unless you
So
want.
we're gonna talk about dates tomorrow. That's exciting.
Yeah, we can talk about dates.
Like
I
what's-
know Pachinko's happy.
Remember, like the first date I had. I'll talk about tomorrow. I guess.
Pachinko's gonna be taking notes. Okay, so what does Super Jew like?
Oh my god. Just okay.
Don't call her lady. Yes.
Oh yeah,
Don't
Black
do
Sonic,
that.
you're out.
I never said that. I just don't.
Call
why
her
he does
lady? Question mark.
I just
So
don't
call me
understand
lady.
why.
Hey, I just met you, and this is
I
crazy.
saw your podcast.
You
I
got
saw your
cookies.
podcast. So
Sherry,
call me
maybe.
lady.
I'll call you lady.
I'll call you lady. And if you get mad, I don't know. I don't know any other lyrics that call me maybe.
It's essentially the same thing. Just
It's same tone the entire. It's just.
You know, like I watched the video once, and I'm like, she's
she's
over here drooling over the guy. And
Oh boy.
has anyone actually seen that video for the Call Me Maybe?
yes.
Yeah,
A little bit.
Just literally stalking. this
So
guy.
when she tries to hook up with the guy at the end, he's in love with the guitarist
The
and the
other person.
drummer. Was that part of her wish?
Maybe.
Because she says in the beginning, "I threw a wish in the well. Don't ask me. I'll never tell." And then
It's
I
just
looked
sometimes-
at
it's
you,
just
I
sometimes
looked at
whenever-
you as
I
it
watched
fell,
it a
and
while
now
ago.
you're in my way. So she wished for nothing to get in her way. So is that part of her wish? The fact that he would not be
I don't
interested in her? It's a story.
I don't know.
I care more about the visual aspect than the shitty song. Wait, I just woke up. Pachinko just woke up. Pachinko, we were making jokes at your expense. We'll give you a hug when we see you.
if you want to know what we said about you, go back and watch the video on demand on
If
YouTube.
you want to know what we said about you, please subscribe to our OnlyFans channel and our Patreon to get exclusive content. Remember that time we said that shit about Pachinko? That was great.
Good times. It was a
Times.
Wednesday.
It was Wednesday.
Oh, like AEW, watch us on Wednesdays. Don't let me.
Oh my-
Watch us, please.
Please,
I
let us break a
hate
million
AEW.
before Tony Khan does. Break a million so TNT will pick us up for a show.
For real, I wouldn't put it past AT&T to try to like book us if we can get at least 100,000 people. Oh wow, we'll get that crappy podcast on.
Put us on
the
HBO
channel.
Max.
Next thing you know, we're on the WWE Network.
How are we still not getting paid, Goku? Why do you have a new background?
Is that a new house? No.
Your room seems a lot more open. His mic is
do you
gem
have
encrusted.
servants in the background?
Is that a
just gave it to
tiger?
him, Look,
It's not a puppy.
oh, he did not invest his money well.
Oh, of course not.
Uh,
All right, so tomorrow we're going to talk about dating, advice, what to do, what not to do. What have you done? Has it worked? Has it not?
Oh, that actually might be an interesting podcast.
Okay, one minute.
Wow, so you tell me all the other podcasts sucked until now?
Yes.
All the ones up until John Bailey and Frank Tadero and Tomorrow. So Tomorrow's on that same tier as John Bailey.
And this
actually
Friday.
hold Frank Darrow's podcast at a higher level than John Bailey's.
That's because John Bailey was calling you out
was
the entire
narrating.
No,
podcast.
it wasn't. He just kept like repeating everything I said. No, but I actually
narrating.
enjoyed the Black Table podcast more than both.
Black Table was pretty. That was really good too. I like those. We have a lot of really good guests on that I really
Yes.
enjoy.
Like I really enjoyed
Hey, Keyblade Sonic's mom.
Yeah, she says hi.
Hola.
Hola.
Hola. Yeah, hola. See, there you go.
We all said it.
Say
Yay.
hi. Say hi to a cameo from her.
No,
He
she
makes a
charges
cameo.
too much. It's like $25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the comments. Okay. You
She said bye.
Adios.
Adios.
El hijo, la nana la charra lo digo al hijo. Mire, vamos a dejarle la luz encendida ahí. Y usted se la apaga, ¿ok? Recuerde apagar.
So dating, yeah, it's dating tomorrow.
Is she telling you to clean up your room?
No, because it's related to an incident. I don't know if I talked to you guys earlier about that incident. What happened last night, overnight?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, tomorrow we're gonna talk about dating. Once
Come
again,
to us for all your best tips that you
Yeah.
may or may not. follow.
Best tips for free tits. There you go.
there you go.
Tips for
We're
tits.
definitely gonna be highlighting
Sorry,
Super Drew a lot.
I had to.
So
Free the peen.
free the
What did you just say?
I said free the peen.
free the peen.
the
Gonads out for girls.
dicks out for Harambe.
Dicks out
Yeah,
for
not-
Geeks 5 effort.
Gonads out for Geeks 5.
I forgot that Optimus Primal was a gorilla. So when you sent that Optimus Primal thing, I was like, hey, look, it's Harambe.
Y'all are
Stop,
dumb.
boy. Yeah, we're done here. That's Wednesday for you.
Yeah.
The dog can be a
Oh.
guest.
Yeah, buddy. So what do you
Dog's
like?
always a guest.
Besides licking me, what do you?
Oh yeah, David says dating and mating.
There you go. Tips for tits. I'm sorry, I had the tips for tits.
I guess the people
Geeks
with
5 effort.
kids
Just the tip.
have to answer those questions because we actually have evidence.
I don't know.
Yes, mating.
Bane
I,
voice.
I can't understand you without your chloroform napkin.
Fuck yeah, you're right.
Chloroform napkin.
Oh damn, that's too That's too much. It's because if I use cloth, the cloth is thicker. Oh yes, dating and mating. We shall teach you, and when we are done, then I will allow you to date.
I want my bunny back right now.
You want
I'm not going to say it's good. I'm just going to say it's entertaining.
what?
The
may
Bane.
not
Every
even
time you
do
do the
that.
Bane voice, it's like, it's entertaining. I don't know if it's really good, but it's still fun to
I
watch.
think that's even mean too.
It's kind of. It depends on what I'm covering my face up with.
Oh,
I
If
can't
you
do
know
it
what
with
you're
the sweater.
saying beforehand, like, and if you try to add,
I
like,
did it with
like,
napkins. I did it with
Todavía no,
napkins.
igual.
It's a little easy.
Ahorita, yo voy.
damn
get a
it.
bowl or a cup because I think the echo helps
Mhm.
more than a muffle. You don't want a muffle, you want echo.
All right, hold on. I gotta use the one I use for the chips. Yes. No,
I think it works better.
Oh.
stop. Face palms. I gotta work on it because I can't say everything with the voice.
Pardons?
Panties.
What will break first, your spirit or your body?
I am Gotham's reckoning.
Fuck Pittsburgh.
Pontilator. Panty.
The puppy is my favorite part of the podcast because I love puppies.
Aw. He
Yep.
says thank
Let's
you.
get it.
I just think the dog's hilarious.
Quit
Yeah,
drawing
he's
on
right
him.
here.
Quit drawing on your dog.
He's not a
I don't know.
coloring
He
book.
like. No, he likes. It's like a little scratcher for him, so I just like.
He's like, that's right. Scratch me on nice.
And then his skin will go like.
Just one too hard.
All right, I think we're done. So,
What?
Yeah, it's been 2 hours.
What?
What?
Well,
Snarf, snarf. I think we're done with the podcast. Snarf.
Did you announce the guest for Friday?
Lionel, I don't permission to.
No, I did
Who's
not.
guest
'cause,
for Friday?
That's what
How about
I
it?
have you here for.
Dang.
Use your best movie voice.
Well,
No.
I was gonna say that
What were you gonna say?
because we do an outro. So when I do talk about the guest, because there are certain things that we have to bring up at the very end to make sure we cover. Like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Also hit the thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. The way it works is the more people that hit the thumbs up or thumbs down, it will share the video, and that's how YouTube works. The algorithm is stupid, I know. Now, if you want to see all of our videos or some of them, hit the bell for notifications. Also, follow us on Facebook and Twitch. On Facebook, you can like us and follow us as well to be updated on all the stupid memes that we post and all the podcasts that we do. Also, joining us next week, we have other guests joining us next week, and tomorrow we're going to talk about dating and mating. So make sure you join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. Also, we have next week our super panel, which will be with Deacon Rap, and this Friday we have the voice actor of Optimus Primal joining us, which Super Jew actually has more information on. Super Jew?
Well, no, yeah, that's basically it. So he's the voice actor of Optimus Primal from Beast Wars and Beast Machines, and then Optimus Prime in the Unicron trilogy, and a bunch of other stuff.
Well,
You've seen him in-
we just need his name.
Don't worry. Yeah. Well,
I don't
Those
know his
work too.
name.
all right. No, not everybody knows his name though. That's the thing.
Yeah, we
You
need
can't
the
just
name.
say,
I
"Oh, we're
was
the voice of
about to
Optimus."
fucking say it,
We
asshats.
are so professional.
We are when we do the opening and endings.
His name is Gary Chalk. Google it.
All right, Gary Cock. Got it.
Nope, that's not right. Gary Chalk, like a board. Chalkboard.
Chalkboard.
Gary Chalk.
All right, that's right. Gary Chalk, the voice actor of Optimus Primal from Beast Machines and Beast Wars, will be joining us Friday at 7 p.m. Also, don't forget that we might do another super-sized podcast this Sunday, depending on Blastoids and Nico and everybody else wants to join us. Our super-sized podcast is very long, and we shit talk, and we have it very, very, very late at night. So make sure you check it out. Also,
Not doing that again.
this Saturday,
I won't be in that. I got to get up especially early. That
I like how I'm trying to do it, and then you'll interrupt me, and then it throws me off.
Please, stop right,
sucks,
please.
doesn't
You're
it?
welcome.
Also, don't forget, we might be doing the Terrible Fan Fiction on Saturday. Also, we are still planning our event in October. We are deciding now that more than likely it might be on Discord instead of Zoom. Will actually be better. So in the description on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, we actually have the link for you to join our Discord. So make sure you join our Discord, become part of our community. We are the Geeks Fiber community, and we are the voice of the voiceless. And together, we can make this a better community for everybody. I know we are a little harsh on all the conventions whenever they make a mistake, but that's because we want them to do better. All right, guys, thanks for watching us. As always, these are my co-hosts. We'll see you tomorrow. I am King Mexico, the Rey de Mexico, El Oso, Jesse Goku, and I'm telling everybody to stay classy.
Take care. Bye.